Jim Fuller. We are getting ready for tonight's football game between the Cyclones of Chester and the Panthers of Chapman High School. Chapman and Cyclones have played numerous times in the playoffs the last 3 or 4 years. Notably, in 2021, the Cyclones came into this building and were victorious, scoring in the last minute of the football game on a Zan Dunham touchdown run. I believe it's over the left side, to the left side of the field from where I am currently sitting. Dunham took it in after an interception from the Cyclones, and they were able to take the lead and then move on to Powdersville. The following week dominated the Patriots and then lost a heartbreaker in the Upper State Championship at D.W. Daniel High School on the Thanksgiving weekend. Jimbo and I were on the call for that one.
Yes.
But the Cyclones coming here tonight with a different kind of football team. That was a power-running football team. This was a power-running football team as well. But the difference is the legs of the quarterback. Zan Dunham in 2021 was a dominant runner. Jeff used to say it's third down and Zan, fourth down and Zan. And we would pick up the yardage. You would just run Zan on isolation power run, 6'2", 215-pound quarterback, and he'd hit the hole, and he could get 5, 6, 7 yards a pop. This team's different. This team is a power-running football team, but it's got a star at number 20, Elijah Coleman. Elijah Coleman is going to be in the North-South All-Star game. He had over 350 total yards from offense last Friday night and 4 touchdowns against the Patriots of Powdersville. He has run in the last 5 games. He has run for 200 yards or right at 200 yards 4 of those 5 games. The only game where he was slowed was against Clinton, and the Cyclones had some problems blocking up front to get him some running room. We expect to see the Cyclones want to do the exact same thing tonight as they have done all season. Come out, feed the beast, and throw off the run. Play action pass, try to move Trooper around, and let him throw the football down the field. We don't know what to expect from Chapman. Their best wide receiver out for the night, has been out for a while. It looks like and appears that they're going to be a running football team as well, which, Jeff, we've talked about kind of plays into the hands of the Cyclone defense.
Yeah, absolutely. So, because we've had trouble getting to the quarterback just because of our size, so I do think that does play in our favor. The other thing you want to mention, too, Clint, is we've seen Antonio Hopkins get a few more touches at the running back position the last couple of weeks, and that's a really good change of pace because Antonio is faster than Elijah and has a little bit of has some power to his game as well. But it's just a good complement, a good 1-2. And if Antonio can get 7 to 8 touches a game, usually those turn out to be pretty well for us.
Yeah, it's kind of a thunder and lightning type situation, though. Elijah can run. He can move it down the field. But Antonio brings a different type of run. He's going to run hard. He's going to run a little bit quicker. He's going to be a little more powerful. So we'll see how it goes. We've got the captains at midfield stripe right now. First of all, for the Cyclones, it's number 5, Kyan Kennedy, who has his hand bandaged but not in a cast. Number 52, C.J. McCree. Number 12, Trooper Floyd. And number 16, Antonio Hopkins. I can't see the captains for Chapman at the moment. But
42 is one of them.
42 is to the right. That is Reese Lynch, a senior linebacker. Their quarterback's going to be number 5, Coleman Gray. He's a senior. We've seen him play before. He likes to throw it. He is capable of throwing it, but he's shifty. One of the things that Cyclones will have to do is be worried about the legs of the quarterback on a zone read running game. If they run the ball, they're going to run it up the middle. Cyclones will be there, but they also have the ability, Coleman Gray, to get out on the outside, on the edges, and be shifty. That is one of the things that this football team for the Cyclones, Jeff, has really struggled with. The quarterback run game has not been the last year and certainly this season has not been what it has been in the past.
Sure.
Trooper just brings a different skill set.
He does. He probably throws a better football than Zan did at the time, but he's not going to make the plays with his legs that Zan did. But I will say this. Trooper had him a long touchdown run on a quarterback on an RPO last week, run pass option, who kept the ball up the middle, and I think it was about a 30-yard touchdown run. So he is capable.
Chapman, one of the tallest in decline.
They deferred. Cyclones will receive the opening half kickoff, put their offense on the field first. The Panthers will head back to run out from our left under a blow-up Chapman football helmet. Jeff, that is one of the biggest things I've ever seen.
It's really, really cool, man. I mean, it's just a really cool thing. And, good for them for doing that and making the investment in their program. Just a really, really cool thing, That's stuff you don't see at the next level.
Cyclones coming onto the field. As you can hear, the Cyclones cowbells are in the stands.
Directly in front of us.
Who knew we were at Starkville, Mississippi?
Start Vegas, baby.
But the Cyclones brought their football team on the field. Chapman, if you're just tuning in, comes into this football game 10-1 on the season. Cyclones 9-2. Based off Max Prep's rankings, Chapman is number 4 in the state of South Carolina. The Cyclones are number 5. It should be quite a matchup. We have seen some slugfest from these two football teams in years past, and so we expect to see a very similar thing tonight. The Cyclones will be wearing their white road uniforms, white pants, white helmets, blue headgear, and Chapman will be in their blue pants, orange jerseys, and blue helmets as they come out. They're ready to kick off to the Cyclones. Deep to receive the kick for the Cyclones will be number 10, Tyler Williams, number 13, Tamari Coleman, number 2, Reggie Heath Jr. Also back there, number 7, Hadaifa Taylor, and number 3, Demias Witherspoon. Up front for the Cyclones, we'll have 5 linemen who will be blocking, and then 1 guy about a 40-yard line. The Cyclones line will be lined up on the 50, 1 man on the 40, and then the 2 deep guys, and then the deepest of the 3 would be Tyler Williams. He's going to be to our left. Chapman will be kicking off right to left. They'll have the ball teed up at the 40-yard line. Got quite a kicker. His number is number 19, and that is Jackson Viceroy. If you're just tuning in again at the pregame, we talked about how Chapman has 40 juniors and seniors on the football team. Cyclones have less than 40 total players. Here's the run-up and the kick. This football game is underway. It's a low line drive kick. It's going to hit inside the 5-yard line of the Cyclones and roll into the end zone where the Cyclones will put it in play. 1st and 10 at their own 20, moving left to right after the touchback. Trooper Floyd brings his offense to the field. Offensive line up front, number 72, Jaron Holly, number 70, Trevonte Weldon, number 63, Jeremiah Gladden, number 60, Drabell White, and number 50, Donovan Wilmore. Trooper Floyd waits on the snap, takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to the left side. That is going to be Elijah. Elijah's over the 25-yard line, driving to Powell. He's still on his feet, 30, ran through a few tackles. He got a first down, a gain of 11.
Hey, guess what? We got a Stormy sighting.
Stormy is here?
Where?
Stormy is here.
Stormy made the trip. Well done, Stormy. There he is. He made the trip to Chapman High School. Cyclones have it 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line. 12-yard run by Elijah Coleman to get this game started.
Good start for the Cyclones.
Chapman moves their defensive round. They got 4 men up front. This time hands it off to Elijah. Elijah got some running room over the 35-yard line to the 36. He gained 4, brings up a 2nd down and 6.
We talked about this earlier, guys, but their defensive, when we look across their defense, I'm looking at them right now, and I actually think our offensive line is bigger than their defensive line.
That is something unusual.
We don't say that often
no,
out here,
don't.
but I do believe that from that perspective, number 29, he's a tall drink of water, but I don't know that he's really big.
Cyclones bring their 5 offensive linemen to the line of scrimmage. Trooper Floyd's going to roll to his right, try to hit a man in the flats. He's got a man coming open. That's Reggie Heath. Reggie caught it at the 49-yard line. That's enough for a Cyclone first down, and it is a gain of 13.
I think that's the best throw that Trooper makes when he's rolling to his right, obviously to his throwing side, but when he's able to hit that little 10-yard out, he makes that throw fairly well just about every time.
Cyclones put it in play. Ball's at the 49-yard line, moving left and right against this Chapman defense. 4 down linemen. Cyclones take the shotgun snap, hand it off to Coleman. Coleman hits the hole, bounces to the right inside the line of scrimmage, gets up to the 45-yard line of the Panthers. That's a gain of 6.
Good sign for the Cyclones. I mean, Elijah's picking his way through. He's getting 4, 5, 6 yards at a clip. And, that's a really good sign for Chester to start off the game.
Yeah, the hole was really closed up, and he bounced off of one of our guys, one of our linemen. He came on around, 6 yards?
Cyclones running their 5th play of this drive. H-back Kyan Kennedy lined up behind the left guard. Trooper takes a shotgun snap. He throws it across the middle. He's got Reggie Heath. Reggie caught the football on a slant. He caught it at the 36-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 9 and a first down.
2 good passes, and listen, a good start for Reggie. Reggie had a really nice game last week, obviously catching football offensively, but also I think he had a pick. He might have had 2, but I know he had 1. But a good start for Reggie tonight, too. 3rd
first down of the opening drive for the Cyclones. Ball's at the 36-yard line of the Chapman Panthers. Hands it off to Elijah this time. He gets across the 35 to about the 34. He gained 2, brings up 2nd down and 8.
I look for that play to happen again at some point in time, and Trooper's going to keep it, because if he can pull it out of his stomach, he's got a lot of running room here to the right side.
Yeah, they're not expecting Trooper to run the football.
Not at all.
Cyclones started this drive with their own 20. Ball's inside the 35 of the Panthers. Floyd in the shotgun, takes a shotgun snap, fakes the handoff to Elijah, throws it in the flats. Got Reggie again. He's inside the 35, 25-yard line down to the 24.
I'll tell you what, he
That's
had
a gain of
Kyan.
10.
If you watch, Kyan's lining up on the left-hand side, there's a complete mismatch with the guy covering him. I mean, there's probably 30 pounds and 4 inches difference, and Kyan was wide open on that play right there. Obviously, it was designed to go to Reggie, and I don't think Trooper even looked the other way, but he was wide open.
Ball's at the 26-yard line of the Panthers. Cyclones moving left to right to start this game. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to Elijah up the middle. Elijah sticks his foot in the ground, goes right. He gets down to the 15-yard line. That's enough for a Cyclone first down, a gain of 11. Cyclones have it first and 10. That is their 5th of this opening drive. Ball is at the 15-yard line. Should be a first down, Jim.
I thought it was. What's the deal?
Instead of second down, just shy, he said. Well, I had him down for a gain of 11. I'm going to give him 10.
Look at this. He's about a football length. Well, maybe 2 now. He moved the stick.
All right, Cyclones line up in that shotgun. Elijah Coleman to the left of Trooper Floyd. Trooper takes a shotgun snap. He's going to run isolation to the left side. He's going to string it outside. He's going to cut upfield. He's going to be just
He
at
got
the,
it.
He's going to be right at the stick. I don't know, Jeff. He had to get to the 15. Where did they spot him?
I was looking at this guy down here, but he's. Let's see where they mark it.
He's just over the line.
If he's right on the line, he's got it.
They're going to measure, but I believe he got it. He should have tucked it up a little bit quicker. He missed his isolation play. Can't see past Elijah Coleman. Let's see. That nose of the football's just shy of the 15. Maybe a little short.
I think he's going to be short by about the nose.
Maybe just a hair short. Let's see.
It's right on the line. I think it just depends on what side of the line it's on. No,
first down.
I think he's got it.
Got it by the nose of the football. Now, the one bad thing about
close.
That's true. The one bad thing about this press box is it's not very high. So the angle we have is pretty flat across the field. Hard to see that exact spot without the old binoculars. But I brought them out, Jimbo.
Yes, sir. Yeah, and you're doing an excellent job with them, I may say.
Cyclones just picked up their 5th first down of the drive. Started their own 20. The ball's now at the 15-yard line of the Panthers. 9th play of this drive forthcoming. Floyd in the shotgun formation. Takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to his running back, Coleman. Coleman starts right, cuts back left. He's getting pushed forward after the defensive lineman hit him. He got inside the 10-yard line down to about the 9, so that's going to be a gain of 6. Elijah has 40 yards on 6 rushes so far on this opening drive. 10th play of this drive, Cyclones have 5 first downs. Kyan Kennedy stays in the game at the H-back position. He lined up right behind Jeremiah Gladden, the left tackle. Cyclone, the offensive line, picking up where it left off last week. Takes a shotgun snap. Trooper does. He's going to swing it out in the flats. He's got his man open. Kyan Kennedy. Kyan gets inside the 5-yard line. Cycles at first and goal at about the 3.
Kyan had to go up and get that.
Yep, he sure did.
Gain of 3 on the play.
Good little bit of mix of run and pass here. Mostly run, but the passes we've thrown have been really effective.
First and goal for the Cyclones. Ball's inside
I'm going to
the
tell you
5-yard
something.
line.
They'd have to stop Elijah Coleman 4 times.
I'm going to say the ball's at the 2-yard line. Floyd in the shotgun formation. Takes a shotgun snap. Hands it off to Coleman. Coleman starts to the right side. Touchdown, Cyclones! 6-0, baby. 7:44 to go in the first. Cyclones strike first.
That's one of the prettiest drives that we have put together this year.
I'll be honest with you guys. That was pretty easy.
That was beautiful.
That was easy. That was actually scary easy.
It was really pretty.
Cyclones had to go for 2. And Trooper Floyd, Antonio Hopkins going to carry it over the right side. 2-point conversion is good. So the Cyclones are up 8-0. We'll take a break and we'll be back. Chester High School football, WRBK.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by First Citizens Bank. At First Citizens, we believe that banking is all about the people we serve, and we work hard every day to make sure our customers know how we feel. First Citizens Bank with offices in Richburg and Chester. That's First Citizen Bank, forever first.
Tonight's Cyclone football action Made possible in part by True Vista Communications, Chester's provider for high-speed broadband, video, voice, wireless, security, and smart home solutions. They're available online at truevista.net or at a True Vista Customer Experience store located in Chester, Camden, Great Falls, and Winnsboro.
All right, we're back here. Cyclones just capped off a 11-play, 80-yard touchdown drive with Elijah Coleman run over the right side for 2 yards. Cyclones up 8-0, 7:44 to go in the first. Here's a run up in the kick. Going to be an offsides on the Cyclones. Kyan Kennedy's kick's going to be
that
checked.
actually might have worked out well for us.
Kyan Kennedy got under it, and the ball flew out of bounds. It went out of bounds at the 25-yard line, and so Cyclones will re-kick it here with a 5-yard penalty, the first of the night.
Something we hadn't seen off all. I don't think I've seen a penalty on the kickoff all year long for either side of games we've called.
Coleman Gray is getting ready to bring his offense on the field for the first time tonight. Chapman High School football roster is long, and they are 10-1 on the season, but they're down 8-0 to the Cyclones here early. Here's a run up and the kick. It's going to be a low squib kick. It'll be taken at the 25-yard line, muffed by a few Chapman Panthers, and the guy's going to pick his way through. He's got some running room. Cyclones are bouncing off of him. He's a good hard return. He picked it up at his own 22-yard line, got to the 37, so a 15-yard return by the return man after the ball bounced around a few times on the field. Chapman take it over, 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line, moving right to left. Down 8-0. If you're just tuning in, this is Clint Davis, Jeff Kerr, Jim Fuller on WRBK, Chester High School football. Ball's going to be actually spotted on the 38-yard line. Coleman Gray in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap. Going to run a toss sweep to the right side. Cyclones try to string it out, and they push him back in there. There's Terry Radford. Welcome back, son. Welcome back, Dorian Baxley. And they're going to take him down for a loss. Or he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it looks like he got back to the line.
That was a beautiful tackle. That was beautiful.
Again, looking across the line, guys, I mean, their offensive line's not as intimidating. I look at their left guard, and he looks like he could be a point guard.
Cyclones have Luke Reed in the middle right now, waiting on the snap. It's going to be a fake the handoff, Coleman Gray. Cyclones going to get him, take him down for a loss, take him down right at the line of scrimmage, maybe a loss of 1. Hudai for Taylor from the spur position. Coach Jerry Caldwell brings his aggressive defense to the field. 3rd down and long.
Number 75 for them, pretty nice-sized guy, Jeff.
He is. He's a nice-sized guy, but he'd be
That's
small compared to some of the other ones we've played.
Kyan Kennedy, C.J. McCree stalking the line of scrimmage. Here come the Cyclones on the pressure. They're trying to get up for a good blocking up front. Ball falls incomplete. Chapman receiver falls down. Cyclones hold, force a 3 and out. Here comes a punting unit.
There's about 3 holdings going on in that play.
Receiver ball was intended for number 6 in the flat.
I'd be punt safe right here, I think. I'm not even sure I'd even catch it.
Chapman trying to draw the Cyclones off sides. They got a guy on the field late. Didn't have enough men on the field waiting on the snap. Hunter stands at his own 25-yard line. He punts a good one. It's a high punt. It's going to hit. Cyclones were in punt safe. Take a Cyclone bounce. Hit at the 32-yard line. Bounce backwards across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 26-yard punt. 6:25 to go in the first. Cyclones hold. Force a 3 and out. A 26-yard punt by the Chapman High School punter. Cyclones take it over to 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line, moving left to right. Up 8-0, looking to add to it here. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap, going to run the option to the left side, calls his own number, 40-yard line. He's going to get over to 40 to the 45, maybe a first yard, 9 yards.
Picked about 9.
9-yard run by Trooper Floyd. Cyclones put it in play. 2nd down and 1. Ball nose of the football's at the 45-yard line. Moving left to right, up 8-0, 6:08 and counting here. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun, takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to Elijah Coleman. Elijah gets the first down. He's going to get to the 47-yard line. He had to get 1. He got 2.
This is certainly not how Chapman wanted to start it off, the game off, guys. Giving up a long drive for a touchdown, then coming out 3 and out, and then the Cyclones are moving the ball again. sure Chapman coaches are not real happy right now.
Cyclones huddle. Coming to the line of scrimmage. Jabril White, the center. Done a good job all season. Snaps a good snap back to Trooper. Trooper hands it off to Elijah. Elijah starts left, sticks his foot in the ground, comes back right. He got 3 on the play to the 50-yard line. Midfield stripe brings up 2nd down and 7. 5:28 to go in the first. Cyclones up 8-0. Have it for the second time tonight on offense. Nose of the football is touching the 50-yard line. It's on the Cyclones side of the 50, but it is at the 50-yard line. Cyclones have to get to the 43 for a first down. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun formation, waiting on the snap. Fakes the handoff to Elijah. He's going to throw. He's got Reggie Heath coming open down the flats. Reggie coming at the 20-yard line. He went tackled at the 16-yard line. Cyclones 1st and 10 at their 34-yard pitch and catch from Trooper Floyd to Reggie Heath.
Tell you what, timing's everything, because I'll tell you what, if he'd have held on to that ball about another half second, it might have been a fumble.
I thought he had overthrown it.
Good catch and throw.
Yeah, it was great catch.
Well, he put just enough. He put just enough air up underneath it.
Cyclones have it 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line of the Panthers, looking to add to their 8-0 lead. 4:47 to go in the first. Floyd takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to Elijah on the left side. Elijah runs through an arm tackle. He's going to drive the pile across the 10-yard line, down inside the 10 to about the 8. We're going to give him 4 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 6.
Cyclones can get a first down.
6th play of this drive forthcoming here. Started at the Cyclones on 36. Ball is now at the 8-yard line of the Panthers. Antonio T. Hopkins comes in to spell the North-South All-Star running back. We spell our North-South All-Star running back, Jimbo, with a shrine bowler.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap. He fakes the handoff to T-Hop, hands it to Reggie Heath on the end around. Touchdown, Cyclones! 14-0. Reggie Heath takes it over the end zone to the left side for an 8-yard touchdown run. Cyclones up 14-0, baby. 4:04 to go in the first.
I'll tell you what, man, you get on the bus and you come over here and you think, man, if we can score in our first 2 drives, get a 3 and out, and be up 2 scores in the first quarter, that would be a nice trip.
Have yourself a day, Reggie Heath Jr. 64-yard drive capped off in 6 plays by an 8-yard end around to Reggie Heath Jr. Cyclones are going to go for 2.
They had to take a timeout. That's unfortunate.
Cyclones call a timeout. 4:04 to go. We'll hold it right here as we get ready. What a way to start this football game. Couldn't have started any better for the Cyclones.
Absolutely. I mean, again, you're talking about an 80-yard drive, Clint, and then you're talking about a 65-yard drive, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Yeah, 64.
64-yard drive took them 3 and out. I mean, what a great start for the Cyclones. Incredible, actually. On the road.
2 minutes and 21 seconds off the clock.
Look on the training table.
2 minutes and 21 seconds off the clock on that second drive.
He's just taping up, man.
First drive was 4 minutes and 16 seconds off the clock. Cyclone defense with force of 3 and out. And now the Cyclone's going to go for 2 to try to make this 16-0. Trooper Floyd's going to be in the shotgun. Antonio Hopkins going to be lined up about 5 yards behind him in a pistol formation. We'll see what the Cyclones do. Send a man in motion. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap. He fakes the handoff. He's going to throw back across the field. He's got his man open. That's Kyan Kennedy. Touchdown. Cyclones. 2-point conversion good. He had topped him. Cyclones are up 16-0. Who would have thought this would have happened, baby? 4:04 to go in the first. Cyclones all over them. The Panthers right now. We'll take a break and we'll be back. Chester High School football on WRBK.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton, attorneys at law providing legal services since 1907. Attorneys Milton Hamilton, Greg Delaney, Brian Greer, and Nick Cotton have a general practice of law with offices in Chester and Rock Hill. Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton support all the schools in Chester County.
Tonight's Cyclone football made possible by Burns Chevrolet Cadillac in Rock Hill, serving the area since 1923 and located off I-77, exit 82B in Rock Hill. Burns has new Chevrolet and Cadillacs along with a selection of pre-owned vehicles, including Buy Here, Pay Here. Burns Chevrolet Cadillac, 800-681-7198, or online at BurnsChevrolet.com. Your right choice.
Kyan Kennedy's kickoff goes out of bounds. Chapman will take it over. First and 10 at their own 35-yard line. That's twice the Cyclones have angled that kick there, and then the other kick was a short kick. So I'm wondering if they did some film study and they want to kick it deep to those deep return guys. Chapman takes it over on their own 35-yard line, down 16-0 with 4:04 to go in the first against this Cyclone defense. Chapman moving right to left, blue pants, orange jerseys, and blue helmets against the Cyclone defense.
Terry Radford's in on this series, guys. He was not in on the first series.
Radford in at the nose tackle position, going to run the jet sweep, and the receiver got to the right side. He's got some running room, 50-yard line, 45-yard line. Cyclones chasing down. That's Antonio Hopkins, but not before he gets across the 50-yard line to the 36-yard line.
Tell you what, that man can scoot.
Yeah, he had some speed.
29-yard jet sweep to number 4. Coleman hands it off to his running back. Coleman takes it himself. Cyclone's going to bottle him up and force him out of bounds. But before he gets inside the 30 at the 28-yard line.
You know, Chapman's playing like they got a score on this drive, and they're certainly the first two plays are indicative of that. Little bit different moxie coming out on this series than they did on the first series. Cyclones cannot relax here.
No.
6-yard gain by quarterback Gray over the right side. 27-yard line of the Cyclones, moving right to left. Panthers, Coleman Gray in the shotgun formation, running back to his right. That is number 3, Matai Scott. Cyclones jump off sides, coming on the blitz there. I believe that's Dorian Baxley. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Cyclones.
Third penalty on the Cyclones.
Third
Ironically,
of the
two
night.
of them are kickoffs. This could be a game that, guys, the halftime adjustments make the difference.
Ball's inside the Cyclone 25-yard line now at the 21. Gray fakes the handoff to this running back. He comes around the right side. I told you we had to be careful with that zone read running game, and that quarterback's going to be close to an end zone. Let's see if he got in.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Coleman Gray over the right side, zone run read over the right side, pulled it out of his running back's belly and took it over the right for a touchdown. That was a fast drive, a fast answer there, Jimbo.
Yeah, how many plays was that? 5 plays?
3.
3 plays.
3 plays. Can't do that.
3:12 off the clock. 3 plays, 65-yard drive. Capped off by a 21-yard touchdown run by Coleman Gray. Here's the kick. It's up, and it is good. So it is 16-7. We'll take another break. We'll be back. Cyclone Football, WRBK.
For over 77 years, Fairfield Electric Cooperative has delivered electric energy to our consumer owners. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we are part of a nationwide community of local, not-for-profit cooperatives committed to enhancing our customers' lives and livelihoods by providing reliable power, high-quality customer-focused service, and valuable products and services. We're Fairfield Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy partner, proud to be a part of tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK.
Founders Federal Credit Union proudly sponsors Cyclone Athletics. Looking for a home field advantage? A mortgage loan from Founders Federal Credit Union can help with mortgage programs designed to fit your financial needs with member service. FoundersFCU.com to apply for a mortgage loan from Founders. Relax, go Cyclones. Membership qualification required. Terms and conditions apply. Founders Federal Credit Union is federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
All right. Number 19, Jackson Viceroy, has it teed up for the Panthers of Chapman at the 40-yard line. They'll be kicking right to left. They just answered. The Cyclones scoring drive with one of their own. It is now 16-7, a 65-yard drive capped off by 3 plays on a 21-yard run over the right side by the quarterback, Coleman Gray. Reggie Heath takes his kickoff at the 10-yard line. Got a little bit of a wedge formed. He's trying to hesitate his way through. He's got some running room on the left side. He's at the 25-yard line. And looks like it's going to be a 15-yard return by Reggie Heath Jr. Cyclones will put it in play. 1st and 10 at their own 25 for the third possession of the night. 3:04 to go in the first. Cyclones scored on their first 2 drives. One 11-play, 80-yard drive. One 8-play, 64-yard drive. We'll see what they can do here with this third
in the
drive.
first quarter, St. Joe's 7, Louisville nothing.
Quarterback, Trooper Floyd in the shotgun formation, takes a shotgun snap. He's going to run to his left, pitch it to Hudaifa Taylor. Hudaifa's trying to make some men move. Men fall. Number 42 chases him down, Reese Lynch. And Hudaifa got over the right side. Excuse me, that's Amari Pendergrass. He got over the right side for a gain of 3. Elijah Coleman was getting taped up on a training table. He's back in the game now. 2nd down for the Cyclones here. 2nd down and 7 after Amari's run over the right side. Floyd in the shotgun. Chapman has 4 down linemen, 2 linebackers. He hands it off to Elijah up the left side. Elijah goes over the left side. He gets to the 35-yard line. That's going to be a Cyclone first down. Or close to it anyway. Maybe just a hair short.
Yeah, he's right on the line. They're going to measure again, it looks like.
No, they're going to give it to him.
Okay, gotcha. Yep, there we go.
11 rushes for 58 yards for Elijah here in the first quarter. Clock's ticking. 2:07 left. Cyclones up 16-7 in no hurry in a huddle. Kyle Kennedy at the H-back position. Going to line up right behind the right guard this time. That's going to be Jaron Holly, number 72. Trooper stands in a shotgun. Coleman to his right. Barks out his orders. Takes the shotgun snap. Cyclones jump. The center didn't snap the ball. Loss of a yard maybe on the play. Number 75 is fired up, and he made a good play there. Harrison Bridges, the senior, he made a good play from his defensive tackle position. Loss of 1 for Elijah. The timing was off on that one, Jeff.
Yeah, it was.
Jabril snapped the ball at the right time. It looked like he was a hair late. Timing was messed up. Cyclones have 8 first downs here in the first quarter. Floyd takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to Elijah over the right side. Elijah's got some running. Oh, my gosh, he ran through the guy. He's still on his feet. 50-yard line. Give me T-Hop. T-Hop ran to 11, and then 4 more. That's 15. T-Hop ran over that defensive safety.
He put him on his back.
15-yard run by T-Hop.
What a run.
Cyclones' 5th play of this drive. Ball's just shy of the 50-yard line. Moving left to right. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. This game has started exactly how Coach Floyd and his coaching staff wanted it. Hands off this time to T-Hop. T-Hop's got to the outside. He's broken free from U tackles. He's running with a man on a mission. Angry. Got 5 on the play.
Pick about 5 yards.
T-Hop got a 5-yard run there. That put the Cyclones 2nd down and 5. Nose of the football is going to be on the 45-yard line of the Chapman Panthers. Moving left to right, the Cyclones trying to add to their 16-7 lead here tonight in Inman, South Carolina. Floyd takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to Elijah up the right side. Elijah gets caught in the hole.
Maybe about 2, about a yard and a half maybe.
Cyclones will have it.
I could see this being 4-down territory, guys.
3rd down and 3 for the Cyclones, maybe 3rd down and 4, but that'll be the last play of the first quarter. We'll take a break and we'll be back. Cyclones up 16-7, driving when we come back.
Tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK made possible in part by Dr. Sam Stone and his staff at Lowry's Family Medicine in Chester. Lowry's Family Medicine provides health care from birth to the golden ages and is located at 517 Doctors Court off of Wilson Street Extension. Dr. Sam Stone and his staff are proud supporters of the Chester Cyclones.
Made possible in part by Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service. Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service is located at 2581 Lancaster Road in Chester. They offer local and long-distance towing, heavy-duty towing, and service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Joe's also does big truck repair, truck and tractor tire service. More information is available at 803-581-5720 or 803-385-8610. That's Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service.
Welcome back to WRBK. Clint Davis along with Jim Fuller and Jeff Kerr. Cyclones of Chester up 16-7 to start the second quarter. Moving right to left, nose of the football on the 44-yard line of the Chapman Panthers here in the 3A state championship. Playoffs of the championship. Trooper Floyd rolls isolation play over the left side, and he's going to get close to the first down, but just a hair short. He gained 3 on the play.
I think the Cyclones have to go for it here, guys. We're running the ball. I mean, we're averaging probably well over 5-6 yards a carry. And I just think they're going to have to stop us. And if they do, tip their hats.
Trooper Floyd brings his offense to the line of scrimmage. H back in the game, Kyle Kennedy. Trooper takes a shotgun snap. It's going to be a quarterback isolation play. This time, quarterback got the first down. He's going to get over the 40-yard line to the 36-yard line, 37. He needed 1. He got 4. Good run by Trooper Jeff.
Yeah, absolutely. Just make some plays with his legs like he did last week.
10th first down of the first half for the Cyclones. 16-7, 11:20 to go in the second. Cyclones driving. This drive started their own 25-yard line. Ball was at the 37 of the Panthers. Floyd takes a shotgun snap. He looks to the right. Oh, we got a stoppage on the play. Going to be a pre-snap penalty on the Cyclones, their 4th penalty of the night.
God.
The one thing Coach Floyd will not be happy about with the start of this football game. False start. I believe Cyclones got away with one earlier, maybe 2. Timing with the center and the lineman just not quite there on that play. First down and 15 here. Stick man didn't change it. You know, Trey Counterman's sitting right below us. He needs to go down there and fix the stick. I'm going to tell him. Trey, go down there and fix the stick. That guy ain't got the stick right. You go fix it. All right. First down at 15. Play clock's reset. Umpire stands over the ball. Trooper Floyd waiting on a shotgun snap. It's a low snap. He rolls to his right. He throws downfield. He's got a man open. That's going to be Reggie. Reggie caught it. It's going to be close to a first down. He had to get to the 25. No, he caught it at the 30.
Caught it about the 30. But a nice recovery, nice pickup on first down after the penalty. Cyclones, listen, guys, Cyclones are pretty much moving it at will right now.
Got 11 on the play.
Let's give credit to our offensive line early in the game, too, guys.
Oh, absolutely.
Doing a really nice job.
Great
Troopers
job.
making some really nice throws. Listen, this is the perfect start to the game for the Cyclones.
Cyclones, Trooper takes shotgun snap, runs behind that big offensive line. He's going to the house. 15-yard line, 10, 5. He's going to drive forward. He got it to his own touchdown, Cyclones.
He just rolled his head.
He said he ran out of bounds. Let's see what he did.
Must have ran out of bounds.
He ran inside the 3-yard line. They're going to mark him right about the 4. What we coming back for? Is there a penalty marker on the field?
I don't see a penalty marker. I don't see anything on the field.
Oh, they said he ran out of bounds. No, there's a penalty marker on the field.
Where is it?
It's on the far side. It was thrown on one of the Cyclone receivers, I
Well,
believe.
they coming back this far. Yeah, it's a holding call.
Holy mackerel.
Holding on the Cyclones.
Holding against the Cyclones will bring back the touchdown.
Touchdown brought back, and it's going to be from the 28-yard line. They're going to back it back to the 39. Man, it's from the line of scrimmage.
Second and
that hurt.
Second and about 12. All right.
5th penalty of the night against the Cyclones. Chapman's had 0. Uh-oh. Going to start getting into this disparity. I start calling it like I see it. You know what got me in trouble last time?
That's why you're not leaving.
Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap. He's going to try to throw downfield. He's got a man coming open. That's Reggie. He throws it down there. Reggie's being held the whole time. His left hand was being held down by his shoulder, but the back judge just couldn't see it.
There, that or he got alligator arms, but I think you're right, Clint. I think I could see from back here that he had his arms being held.
First incompletion of the night.
Hey, it was a really good thrown football. There was only one person who was going to catch that, and that was Reggie Heath.
10th play of this drive forthcoming here. Man, the Cyclones had a touchdown called off, taken off the board with a holding call.
The Cyclones are going to take a timeout here.
Coach Victor Floyd's going to call a timeout. We'll take it with him. 10 minutes to go in the second. Cyclones up 16-7. Big third down coming up.
Chester County Natural Gas Authority would like for you to know that they have a selection of natural gas appliances. Chester County Natural Gas has gas grills, gas tank and tankless water heaters, along with gas logs and space heaters. That's Chester County Natural Gas Authority with offices in Chester and Great Falls. They're providing comfort and quality to your life.
Barron Funeral Home at 133 Wiley Street in Chester and Dancer Baker Funeral Home, located at 26 Underwood Avenue in Great Falls, are proud to help bring you tonight's broadcast of the Chester High School football game. They wish the Cyclones great success this season. The staff of Barron Funeral Home and Dancer Baker Funeral Home continue to serve the people of Chester County with courtesy and dignity.
All right, we're back here at Cyclones up 16-7. Third down and 12. Touchdown called off the board because of a holding call. Now they have it third down and 12. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap. He's going to look to the flats. He throws a screen pass to Amari Pendergrass. Amari makes one man miss. He can't run out of the tackle. Another good play by the linebacker on the flats over there. He gained about 4 on the play.
I think you got to go for it here.
Cyclones going to send the punt team on the field.
Jeff, I agree with you.
Fourth down for the Cyclones here. Coach Victor Floyd called a safe play there. Screen pass. Didn't want to mess up anything. Trooper Floyd.
Oh, that was better.
Trooper's got a good punt. It's going to hit inside the 15-yard line. Take a Cyclone roll deep inside the Panther territory. For some reason, the Panther receiver picked it up at the 2-yard line. I'd let it roll. It looked like it was going to roll in the end zone.
It's going in the end zone. That's okay. Glad he did.
Cyclones pin them deep. Panthers take it over first and 10 at their own. Where are they going to spot the ball?
Is there a flag down on the other side?
Yeah, they're talking.
Officials are having a conversation. Talking to, it's going to be on Chester.
Come on now.
No. So what's this, Jimbo?
What's the
illegal pass?
No.
But anyway, they didn't throw it. They didn't move it.
No, he did 2 hands behind his back. I don't know what that call was.
Yeah.
Panthers take it over.
Austin, I know you're listening. Look that up for me. 2 hands behind the back. What's that mean? I have clueless.
Don't be half of this to the goal. They're going to mark it off from the sideline interference.
Oh, okay.
That's okay, Austin.
Don't worry about it, Austin.
It's on the 4-yard line. Panthers had to go 96 yards. 9:23 to go in the second. Down 16-7 at a Cyclone football
that touchdown
team.
being called back,
looming large.
Put an asterisk by that later on.
Gray hands off to his running back over the left
I
side.
think he may have got back to the line of scrimmage, Clint.
He got to the 5-yard line, gain of 1, brings up second down and 9. $9:04 to go. Cyclones up 16-7. Cyclones had a touchdown call back on that previous drive. They had to punt Panthers deep inside their own end zone. Cyclones going to bring their defensive secondary up tight to the receivers on the ends. Playing bump coverage. Cyclones look like going to bring the house. Quarterback has the ball on the ground. Cyclones get to it, and they're going to tackle him.
Safety.
Safety, baby. Safety. Cyclones just went up 18-7, and they'll get the football. Woo, Jimbo. Low snap. Cyclone defense got back there. Coach Jerry Caldwell dialed up the blitz, and the Cyclone faithful going crazy in front of us.
Great play. Man, that was nice.
Tell you what, that could have been a touchdown if he didn't get his hands around it.
Yeah.
Tell you what, you score here, you get the ball, and you can score here, and you can get the 2-point conversion. It's a 3-score game, guys. It's a 3-score game, and the way the Cyclones are running the football right now could make it a lot tougher for Chapman. Score is 18-7 with 8:38 to go in the first half.
Chapman will kick it off, free kick it from the 20-yard line to the Cyclones. I hate my wife wasn't here. She's home with a sick baby. Love you, honey. Hate you had a sick baby at home. Miss you here because I really hate you didn't get to see the safety signal. That's her favorite signal.
Hey, Stormy is cutting up right now. He's cutting a
Stormy,
run. Stormy's some dancing.
Oh, there he is. He's dancing. Look at a picture of that, Jeff. Oh, look at him doing a little twirl.
Panthers will have it teed up at the 20-yard line, kicking left to right to the Cyclones. Cyclones should get good field position here.
How about a
Put the
return?
offense on the field. Cyclones up 18-7, 8:38. Just got a safety. Tackled Coleman Gray in the end zone. And this first half really, with outside the penalty on the holding play, really couldn't have started a better way for the Cyclones. Here's
Absolutely.
the run up and the kick. It's going to be a low line drive kick. Be taken by one of the Cyclone deep men. His 30-yard line, 35-yard line, 40, 45-yard line, 50, 50-yard line. He's going to be tackled. Cyclones take it over to plus 49, where they'll put it in play. 1st and 10, moving right to left. 8:31 to go in the second.
Cyclones have started off game just hitting them in the mouth right at the line of scrimmage, guys.
Yeah, that offensive line's doing work up front. Donovan Wilmore, Jabril White, Jeremiah Gladden, Trevonte Weldon, and Jaron Holly.
Official time. What do we got going on here, kids?
They've changed footballs.
Well, it's round, isn't it? It's oblong.
Yeah, but it was Chapman's ball.
Cyclones taking over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line of the Panthers. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to his running back up the middle. That's Coleman. Coleman's going to drive hard. He's going to get close to the 45-yard line, a gain of 3 on the play. Second down and 7, 8-16 and counting here. Cyclones in no hurry. Coleman's been hindered with an ankle, but he's back in the game. Now T-Hop spells him. He's going to line up to Trooper's right. Takes a shotgun snap, going to run the counter play. Got some running room over the left side. Now T-Hop makes a man miss. 40-yard line, 35-yard line, 30, 25-yard line, 20, 15, 10, 5. Go about the Shrine Bowl, baby. Take it all the way again. Stadium, why don't you? 70. Cyclones up, T-Hop. All right.
I'm going to tell you something.
Touchdown run. Cyclones up 24-7.
That was a man against boys right there.
That's right.
He had 2 stiff arms that were ESPN worthy. What a run by him. I'm telling you guys, he's a much different look than Elijah. Not taking anything away from Elijah. He's great. But Antonio's got a different gear.
He's got that stiff arm.
He's got a different gear, man.
He put 2 of them on the ground.
And just runs through people. He will not be denied. Cyclones take it over. And
look at the hands on the hips of the guys over there in the orange and the blue guys. I'm telling you right now, they have been hit in the mouth like they hadn't been hit all year.
Cyclones take it. 2 plays, 49 yards for a touchdown. Now Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap. He's going to swing it out here in the flats. He's got Reggie. Reggie trying to get in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Elijah was unable to make the block, but the Cyclones up 24-7. We'll take a break, and we'll be back. Chester High School football, WRBK.
Tonight's broadcast made possible by Hillside Restaurant and Bar at 129 Gadsden Street in downtown Chester. Hillside Restaurant and Bar offers specialty coffees and desserts in their cafe, brick oven-baked pizzas, salads, and sandwiches. Their speakeasy-style bar has adult libations. Hillside has an event room for special occasions. The cafe open Thursday through Saturday at 7 a.m. Hillside Restaurant and Bar open from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. Online at hillsideeats.com with a Z and on Facebook and Instagram.
Looking to upgrade your future? Discover York Technical College, where education meets opportunity. Get ready for success with York Tech's no-cost tuition program. That's right, tuition is on York Tech. Explore a diverse program, hands-on learning, and supportive community in the Tri-County area. Don't miss out. Visit yorktech.edu to learn more.
You're listening to Cyclone Football on WRBK Richburg, WNBK Whitmire, WEBK Society Hill, WUBK Inner
Chapman took the kickoff from Kyan Kennedy and returned it 26 yards to their own 28-yard line. Taking over 1st and 10, 7:46 to go. Down 24-7 to the Cyclones. Gray takes a shotgun snap, looks in the flat, is going to run a screen pass. Cyclones going to hit him there. Take him down for a loss of yardage. That's Tamari Caldwell for the Cyclones. A loss of 2 on the play.
That was smelled out.
$7:23 to go. Second down and 12. Gray takes shotgun. Cyclones bring blitz. He plays across the middle. He's going to be called up high to his receiver. Good
nice
pass
catch and throw.
Yeah, that was a good throw.
Tackled by Demias Witherspoon for the Cyclones. Good pitch and catch to number 6. He got about 11 on the play. 3rd down and 1. Gray waiting on the snap. He gets the snap. It's going to be a quarterback run all the way. He's got some running over the left side, 45-yard line, 50, and he has really been their best offensive weapon tonight. He got across the 50-yard line down close to the Cyclone 46-yard line, maybe 47. He got 17 yards on that run.
Their plays have come in chunks. Big plays. 4-3.
Gray looks to the sideline. Empty backfield set. Got diamond receivers, diamond formation. It's going to be a quarterback run all the way. Runs up to the left side. Cyclone's going to get him, but not before he gets over the 45-yard line, down to about the 40. Where are they going to spot him? 40.
It's going to be about the 43.
43.
43. Nope. 42, Clint. So 42.
5 yards and on first down. Second first down just picked up. 6:07. Cyclones up 24-7. 6:04 to go in the second. Gray looks to the sideline, running back to his right. 2 receivers to either side, both of them stacked. Takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to his running back up the middle. Running back's breaking free. He's at the 35-yard line. Cyclone's going to tackle him, but not before he gets the first down, close to the 31-yard line. So he got close to 11 yards on that play.
Under 6 minutes to go in the first quarter, 5:47, 24-7. Cyclones on top of the Chapman Panthers.
5th play of this drive, forthcoming. Fischel had to separate some Cyclone defensive backs and a receiver from Chapman. Got 2 men in motion at the same time. Didn't see it. If I'm on the ground,
he's throwing the flag. It's coming back.
Quarterback got it. Dropped the ball on an attempted handoff, but he rolled over the left side. 2 men in motion at the same time. It's going to be a procedure penalty on Chapman. Back him up. Legal shift, Jimbo.
That's why they call them. When you got 2 men moving at the same time, illegal shift.
First penalty of the night on the Panthers.
Move them back.
Cyclones have committed 5. Panthers committed 1. 5-yard penalty. First down at 15. Clock stops. Ball is at the Cyclone 37-yard line. Panthers got to get to the 22-yard line for a first down. Cyclones bring their edge rusher, who's standing up. They're going to try to bring some pressure. Gray's got plenty of time. Throw it across his body. Cyclone defender is there, though, and made the stop after a short gain of 6 on the play. Good tackle out there by number 15 for the Cyclones. That is Daquan McCree from his middle linebacker position. They're going to give him 7 on the play, pitch and catch.
Sean Cunningham seems to be their go-to guy on the outside.
45 yards passing now. Gray takes a shotgun snap. Cyclone's going to get some pressure on this. Terry Radford going to force him down the field. They caught him from behind and took him down. Brings up 3rd down and long. Big play. Welcome back, Terry Radford.
Good play.
Good coverage on the back end, guys, by the Cyclones.
He gained 1 on the play. 3rd down and 6 for the Panthers of Chapman. 4:38 to go in the second. 24-7 Cyclones lead. Chapman trying to draw the Cyclones off sides. Cyclones don't bite. Now he looks to the sideline, gets his play call. It's going to run a screen pass out here in the flats. Cyclone's going to string it out. That's going to be a run into the receiver, number 3. He's going to get about 2 on the play, tackled by DJ Stevenson. Brings up 4th down and a long 4. Cyclone defense on the field. Fans getting fired up here. Coach Jerry Caldwell calls this defensive play in. 4th down and 5 for the Panthers. Cyclones cheat Reggie Heath from his free safety to the wide side of the field. Chapman's going to call timeout. We'll take it with him. 3:53 to go in the second. 4th down and 5 when we come back.
Tonight's Cyclone football made possible by Burns Chevrolet Cadillac in Rock Hill, serving the area since 1923 and located off I-77, exit 82B in Rock Hill. Burns has new Chevrolet and Cadillacs along with a selection of pre-owned vehicles, including buy here, pay here. Burns Chevrolet Cadillac, 800-681-7198, or online at BurnsChevrolet.com. Your right choice.
This Cyclone football game is made possible in part by Quacked Glass, your mobile auto glass replacement service. Quack Glass will come to you and solve your glass auto needs. Quack Glass is American-owned and Carolina-grown. They're serving both North and South Carolina and now with offices at Carowinds and 2708 Flat Creek Road, Lancaster. 866-787-8225 or online at quackglass.com. You can trust the Duck.
All right, 4th down and 5, 3:53 to go in the second. Cyclones up 24-7. Chapman trying to pick up the 4th down. Cyclones bring some pressure. He throws across his body, and the ball's going to be incomplete.
Coming out, flag.
But the Cyclone defender fell down, and it was unintentional. It's an unfortunate thing on Demias Witherspoon. He just fell down, and when he did, he pulled the guy down with him.
And I don't think the ball would have been caught either way.
That's a penalty. It's going to be costly. It's a 15-yard on 4th down. Jimbo's frustrated, putting his hands on his head, smacking the table like he does because he's Pat McAfee Jr. over there. But the reality of it is that Demias just fell down.
Yeah.
It was one of those things, Jeff, nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, nothing you can do. I mean, listen, the ball wasn't even going to be caught either way, but.
Ball's inside the Cyclone 15 now. Gray takes a shotgun snap, waits on it, gets the snap, hands it, fakes the handoff to his running back, calls his own number. Cyclones get him, but he squirts free to about the 10-yard line, a gain of 3. Cyclones just gave up a 4th down conversion on it. Just an unfortunate situation. Demias fell down. When he fell, he dragged the receiver down. There wasn't nothing you could do about it.
It wasn't a bad play. Things happen. Feet get caught.
Feet got caught up, and then he drug him down. You know what? Could have been a touchdown for all he knows. Hands it off to the running back up the middle. Cyclones bottle him up, but he gets across the 10-yard line to about the 9.5. Gain of 1 for the running back there. That is going to be number 9, Kanu Na. 1 on the play. Ninth play of this drive here, forthcoming. Cyclone defense on the field. Bring Reggie Heath off. They move the defensive lineman around. Going to try to confuse Chapman.
Watch number 6.
Chapman's in a bunch formation. Going to run a pitch sweep to the right side. Cyclones string it out, and they're going to take a guy down after a gain of about 1 on the play. Brings up 4th down and long for the Panthers again. Welcome back, Mr. Terry Radford and Donovan Wilmore in that defensive tackle position.
Yeah, you gotta watch number 6 out here. I think you got the quarterback that's going to do something with his speed, or number 6. You got a little bit of a mismatch on the outside with on the Cyclones on the left side.
4th down and 6. Ball's at the Cyclone 9-yard line. Panthers trying to pick it up here. 2:08 going. We're going to call a timeout. The Panthers are. We'll hold it right here. I tell you what, Jeff, I think you're right. You got to watch number 6 coming across the middle.
Yeah.
It's a mismatch.
A mismatch in height.
Yeah, it's just a big mismatch in height. I think I'd like to have Reggie over there on that side against that guy.
Now, Reggie was off the field. Is he back on the field?
He came back on for that play. He came off for the 3rd down. He's back here for the 4th.
While we're at the break, let me give you a few scores. Northwestern 24, Greenwood nothing. Midland Valley 10, South Point 7. Gaffney 7, Clover nothing in the second. Westside 28, York nothing in the second. Lancaster all over Lucy Beckham, 24-6 in the second. St. Joe's 7, Louisville nothing in the second.
24-7 here.
Field goal.
Wow. Well, they've got to have the 3.
Vissery on to try the field goal. It's going to be a 20-yarder from the right hash. Got a high snap, kicks up, and it is good. So it's going to be 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Win for the Cyclone defense.
That's a win for the Cyclones.
24-10, 2 minutes and 3 seconds left in the second quarter. We'll take a break, and we'll be back. Chester High School football, WRBK.
Yeah, that was.
This broadcast of Chester Cyclone football is made possible by Polk Bell Bonds, serving Chester County for over 30 years. Polk Bell Bonds executes surety bonds in all state or federal courts and can provide GPS, electronic, or alcohol monitoring. Ned Polk is available anytime at 581-POLK, 482-POLK, 789-POLK, and 872-2222. Polk Bail Bonds.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by First Citizens Bank. At First Citizens, we believe that banking is all about the people we serve, and we work hard every day to make sure our customers know how we feel. First Citizens Bank with offices in Richburg and Chester. That's First Citizen Bank, forever first.
All right, 2:03 to go. Chapman kicks off. It's going to be a high end-over-end kick taken at the Cyclone 10-yard line, 15-yard line, 20-yard line. Cyclone defender, and it's got return man Reggie Heath is dancing his way into the hole. He gets to the 22, 23-yard line where the Cyclones will put it in play. 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line. 10-play drive, covered 72 yards.
I mean, I get why they kicked a field goal there. I mean, they've got to have 3 at some point in time. But that was a win for the Cyclone defense, to be honest with you, to be able to hold them to 3 points.
20-yard field goal. Good 30-yard field goal, excuse me, and was good by Vissery. Cyclones take it over. 1st and 10. Ball's thrown 22-yard line, 157. Swings it out here to Reggie Heath in the flats. Trooper does. Reggie makes one man miss. He goes down.
I'm gonna tell you what, we got such a. If you take a look at there, Clint, you got their backside. We got such a mismatch with Kyan Kennedy out there against anybody in their secondary.
85 yards passing for Troopers so far tonight. Trooper swings it out here to Tyler Williams. Tyler catches the ball, gets out of bounds for a gain of 7. 127. Cyclones up. 24-10, 127 left to end the.
Yeah, I think you got to get the first down here. Obviously, you got to get the first down here. Illegal.
No. Legal shift on the Cyclones. Well, here we go. The officials had done well. Now they start to insert themselves in this game. They just can't leave well enough alone. Always happens over here. 2nd down and long for the Cyclones. Coach Floyd calls his offense in, brings.
They need to hurry up. They're going to get a delay of game.
Antonio Hopkins off.
Cyclones are going to call a timeout. Probably a smart move considering they were going to get a delay of game.
Timeout Cyclones here. Been a fairly clean game by both teams.
Yeah.
No turnovers except for the one safety the Cyclones took advantage of. Almost got a touchdown out of that, but the quarterback was able to pick it up. Cyclones have had 7 penalties for 45 yards. Chapman's had the 1 penalty for 5 yards. Cyclones have been all over them offensively. Elijah Coleman's got 62 yards on 14 rushes, and Antonio Hopkins on 3 rushes has 68 yards.
Long way to go in the football game. Cyclones up 24-10 with 1:27 to go. 1 timeout left for the Cyclones and a big 2nd down here. You got to get it to 3rd and manageable.
Absolutely. You'd like to pick up first down. Leave nothing else. Run the clock out so that Chapman doesn't get it. They get it to start in the 2nd half. Trooper Floyd's going to run a quarterback draw over the right side. He's got some running room. 25-yard line, 30, 35-yard line. He's still on his feet.
Nice
he got
run.
close to the first down. If he didn't get it, I believe he got it.
He got the first down. We got a first down. Nice run by Trooper.
He got 16 yards on the play.
12 seconds off the clock.
Now the Cyclones will get ready to put it in play. First down at 1 minute, 15 seconds, 1st and 10. Trooper slings it over here in the flats. The ball's going to be caught by Tyler Williams after it goes through the hands of Kyan Kennedy, and then Tyler gets out of bounds, a gain of 6.
Yeah, Trooper had a little bit too much on the football, but here's the thing. We caught the football, gained 6 yards, and we stopped the clock.
Right.
Halftime score, Louisville down 7-0, St. Joe's.
4th play of this drive right here. Sends a man in motion. That's Kyan Kennedy. Trooper rolls to his right. He's going to throw across his body. Got Kyan midfield. Kyan's still on his feet. 45-yard line. 40. He's running over people. He got inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Cyclones will put it in play. 1st and 10 at the 39.
That's a mismatch all day long. All day long. It has been.
22-yard pitch and catch. to Kyan Kennedy. Got his man, Kyan Kennedy. Kyan caught it. He's at the 20-yard line down to the 16-yard line.
I think with the
17.
Cyclones, I think the Cyclones got enough. I don't think they have to spike it right now.
And there's a roughing passer call on Chapman. The ball's at the 17, half the distance to go at the end of that.
Clint, I'm telling you, that they could throw Kyan Kennedy the ball every play, and he'd be open because there's nobody in the back end that can cover him. What an impressive recovery after the illegal shift by the Cyclones. And the important thing after that penalty, if I'm not mistaken, the clock stops. So the Cyclones don't have to be in a hurry here. Oh, and we had to take a timeout? Who took the timeout?
That's okay. We only got 45 seconds.
Chapman took it, I think.
No, Chapman might have taken a timeout.
That's our last one, then.
I'm going to tell you what I'd do right here. I would try to find Kyan Kennedy. Same play we've run the last 2 times over the middle, or I'm going to give it to Antonio Hopkins and say just go man up and run him over.
Cyclones have it inside the 10-yard line. First and goal. Ball's at the
45
8.
seconds. They've got 45 seconds. Well, it says no timeouts. I thought Chester. I'm pretty sure Chester has at least one. I know they had to take 2. I know they had to take one in the first quarter, and they took one there. I thought they had a third one left. I may be wrong, but 45 seconds inside the 10, even if you run a play, you've got plenty of time to get back and get lined up.
I don't keep up with timeouts, but
you got to have 2 plays called here, right?
Yep. Cyclones have it up 24-10.
And look who's in the backfield.
The 8-yard line, moving right to left. They're down to our left. If they score right here, the Cyclone fans will go crazy down in front of us.
Probably not as crazy as you.
3 receivers to the right side. Low snap to Trevor Floyd, going to run the pitch over here to Antonio. Antonio's going to throw it in the end zone. He throws it too deep. He's wide open.
That's okay. Hey, I love the play call.
Tyler Williams is wide open. I love the play call, too.
Just not a lot of room back there.
Not a big deal. Not a big deal.
Absolutely not. Not a big deal. Not a lot of room back there.
Cost you 8 seconds. You took a shot at it.
Absolutely. I have zero problem with that. You could still run the football here.
Tyler Williams had to come over.
I just got to tell you guys, it's got to be Kyan Kennedy. I mean, there's nobody in the back end that can cover this guy.
Got 58 yards receiving on this drive. Trooper in the shotgun formation, takes a shotgun snap, is going to roll to his right. He's going to throw back to Kyan.
Oh, that's interference. Thank you.
That's going to be half of this to go. Automatic first down. Cyclones have a first and goal from the 4. We run it, baby.
They can't cover him. Look at the guys trying to cover him.
He's 3 inches short.
3 inches shorter and probably about 40 pounds.
Cyclones bring the power team unit back in the game. Tyler Williams comes off along with Demias Witherspoon. C.J. McCree in the H-back position along with number 20,
I'm going to tell you guys,
Coleman.
I'm giving it to 16. I know Elijah's our guy in the middle. I'm giving it to 16 because I just think he's just that much better than everybody else on the field right
32 seconds left in the first half. Cyclones up 24-10. Got it first and goal from the 4, hoping to add to their lead just before the halftime break.
Both of them in the backfield.
Antonio Hopkins and Elijah Coleman. Going to be a direct snap to Elijah. He fakes the handoff. He's going to call his own number over the left side. He's going to get down to the 3-yard line. Cyclones, the coaching staff saying run the football, run the play, run the play, and getting everybody back in spot. Trooper Floyd waiting on the snap, takes a snap, he spikes it. So that's going to be, woo, boy, he almost just threw it down, patted it down, almost a fumble, wasn't it? 3rd down and goal for the Cyclones from the 4.
All right, Kyan, where's number 5? Just find number 5. I don't think you can run.
It's 3rd down. It's 3rd down. It's supposed to be 3rd down.
You had the penalty in the end zone.
That was a 15. That was a half the distance. Automatic first down, wasn't it? Maybe not. Trooper takes a shotgun snap. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to throw back. He's got Kyan this time. Kyan in the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones. It's 30-10. Boy, Jeff.
All day long, man. You can't cover him. They don't have an answer for him. He'll have 10 catches in the second half. What a great drive by the Cyclones. And why that's important, guys, is we got to kick off to them. If we're only up 2 scores, a field goal and a touchdown, now we're up 3 scores.
That play took 1 minute and 44 seconds. That drive, Cyclones went 78 yards in 8 plays, 1 minute 44 seconds. Antonio Hopkins in the backfield with Trooper Floyd. Cyclones up 30-10. We get this 2-point conversion. We like it. Trooper's going to roll to his right. He's going to throw it to Kyan. Kyan's going to try to come in, miss. He's not going to get there.
Yeah, that's not where you want to throw it to Kyan.
Well, the 2-point conversion attempt failed, so the Cyclones have it at 30-10 with 13 seconds left in the second quarter. That's the third score of the second quarter for the Cyclones. 4-yard pitch and catch from Trooper Floyd to Kyan Kennedy. Two-point conversion attempt failed. Cyclones have it 30-10.
I'll be honest with you, I kick it out of bounds. I just kick it out of bounds. I'm heading on 35.
Cyclones had, by my count, 12 first downs in the first half.
Northwestern. How many touchdowns did I tell you?
6.
Okay, well, it's 45-0 in the second quarter. I maybe have been conservative.
Goodness gracious. Who's
I would
kicking
never
off for
believe
us?
that.
Trooper. Here's the run up and the kick. Trooper's going to kick a little low squibber kick. It's going to be taken by one of the return men on the run. He's going to get hit by a Cyclone defender. That's DJ Stevenson up top and by Darian Baxley on the bottom. 7 seconds left. Chapman takes it over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
I just think you got to have I'd have somebody back there on about the 30-yard line and just don't let them get behind you.
I have 2.
Cyclone defenders are going to back way up. They're a little bit too close for my liking.
I'm with you.
Gray's going to take the shotgun snap. He's going to try to throw. He throws it back across his body. That ball's going to be caught. Incomplete. 2 seconds left. Ball was intended out there for number 6.
30-10, Cyclones on top. 2.5 seconds to go before halftime. This will be the last play of the first half.
2.5 seconds. Reggie Heath going deep. A lot of jawing going on out there. Coach Jerry Caldwell's hollering at his defensive backs, saying get back, and they're not listening to him. That's going to be a run up the middle. Hands it off to his running back. Cyclone's going to give chase, and he's going to be tackled after a gain of about 10 yards. And the Cyclones will go into the locker room up 30-10 after 2 quarters here at Chapman High School in Inman, South Carolina. We'll take a break and we'll be back. This is Chester High School football on WRBK.
For over 77 years, Fairfield Electric Cooperative has delivered electric energy to our consumer owners. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we are part of a nationwide community of local, not-for-profit cooperatives committed to enhancing our customers' lives and livelihoods by providing reliable power, high-quality customer-focused service, and valuable products and services. We're Fairfield Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy partner, proud to be a part of tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK.
Relax, save like a pro with Founders Federal Credit Union. Founders Loyalty Select account gives you the opportunity to grow your savings. Fund your account through your favorite Loyalty Select product and start saving. Not a member yet? Relax, join Founders.com or one of their 40 locations to see if you qualify for membership. Membership qualification required. Terms and conditions apply. Founders Federal Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton, attorneys at law providing legal services since 1907. Attorneys Milton Hamilton, Greg Delaney, Brian Greer, and Nick Cotton have a general practice of law with offices in Chester and Rock Hill. Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton support all the schools in Chester County.
Tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK made possible in part by Dr. Sam Stone and his staff at Lowry's Family Medicine in Chester. Lowry's Family Medicine provides health care from birth to the golden ages and is located at 517 Doctors Court off of Wilson Street Extension. Dr. Sam Stone and his staff are proud supporters of the Chester Cyclones.
All right, we're back here in Inman, South Carolina, home of the Chapman Panthers, second round of the Class 3A Upper State playoffs, and the visiting Chester Cyclones all over the Chapman Panthers in the first half by a score of 30-10. Cyclones capped off a very long, I believe it was about an 80-yard drive with about a minute to 27 seconds to go with a touchdown pass from Trooper Floyd to Kyan Kennedy, and that put the Cyclones, two-point conversion was no good. Cyclones went up by the score of 30-10, and that's how it stayed. Jimbo, game that was completely dominated on the offensive side of the football by the Cyclones. To be honest with you, we punted one time. And that was because of a result of a penalty that put us in fourth and, not favorable. But it really didn't hurt us that much. But the Cyclones really dominated, ran the football at will. Trooper has thrown the football extremely well tonight. And the defense has really stepped up and played. They, 3 and out to start the game for Chapman. They come back and they take it 3 plays and go down and score. But other than that, the defense has played really well. But I think, for me, the difference in this game right now is the way the offensive line has dominated the football game.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
And it goes to prove that Elijah and T-Hop have had amazing games in running so far. Now, T-Hop had a run that was one for the ESPN highlight reel. That was unbelievable.
Like
two stiff arms, side step.
Yeah,
it was unbelievable.
It was like a man running against boys, couple steps.
Was.
But I said this last week, and I said it before the game today. Anthony gives us a little bit different look than Elijah, right? And both of them are very difficult to tackle. But Anthony has that extra gear that I don't think Elijah has, and he's just obviously he's a little bit taller too. So, but what a heck of a touchdown run! He was not to be denied. I mean, he had at least two stiff arms and probably 4 or 5 broken tackles to get into the end zone. But again, all in all, the first half, I got to imagine that the coaching staff at halftime comes in there and they might be looking at each other and think, "Man, you guys believe we're up 30-10 at halftime?" Crazy.
That's probably true. Hey, let's go ahead and make it 30-10 in the second half.
That was the reason that was a big drive because it was 24-10. Cyclones had the football. Had they not scored, we would kick off. We would have to kick off to start the second half. Right. If Chapman were to go down and score, then it's a one score game. Now it's a 3-score game. Yeah. So big turn of events there for the Cyclones. So really, really nice first half by the Cyclones. Really, outside of some penalties, I think we had 6 penalties, 2 of them in the kicking game. But beyond that, I mean, the Cyclones, and also we're beneficiary of a couple Chapman penalties down there towards the end of the first half. So I think Chapman, the second half is always about adjustments, right? What's Chapman going to do? What's Chapman going to do to stop us from running the football? I said this. You heard me say this. All that last drive is there's a huge mismatch out there with Kyan Kennedy on anybody that tries to cover him because their defensive back and even their linebackers are not very big and they're not very tall. And Kyan's got great hands. We've seen that already. We saw it on the 2-point conversion where he caught back there when Trooper threw the ball up and he went and got it. And so, he's just a problem for them right now.
And he can go up and get it.
Absolutely. So, again, great first half by the Cyclones. Clint will be back here in a minute. You're listening to Chester Football on WRBK. The score with Chester up 30-10 over the homestanding Chapman Panthers in round 2 of the Class 3A playoffs. Let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Tonight's Cyclone football made possible by Burns Chevrolet Cadillac in Rock Hill, serving the area since 1923 and located off I-77, exit 82B in Rock Hill. Burns has new Chevrolet and Cadillacs along with a selection of pre-owned vehicles, including buy here, pay here. Burns Chevrolet Cadillac, 800-681-7198 or online at BurnsChevrolet.com. Your right choice. Tonight's broadcast made possible by Hillside Restaurant and Bar at 129 Gadsden Street in downtown Chester. Hillside Restaurant and Bar offers specialty coffees and desserts in their cafe, brick oven-baked pizzas, salads, and sandwiches. Their speakeasy-style bar has adult libations. Hillside has an event room for special occasions. The cafe open Thursday through Saturday at 7 a.m. Hillside Restaurant and Bar open from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. Online at hillsideeats.com with a Z and on Facebook and Instagram.
Looking to upgrade your future? Discover York Technical College, where education meets opportunity. Get ready for success with York Tech's no-cost tuition program. That's right, tuition is on York Tech. Explore a diverse program, hands-on learning, and supportive community in the Tri-County area. Don't miss out. Visit yorktech.edu to learn more.
All right, we're back here at Chapman in Inman, South Carolina, at Chapman High School. Beautiful facility here. Always great to come over here. A lot of history and winning football over here. The Cyclones all over them right now by a score of 30-10. Let me give you some other scores. Clint will come on in just a minute and give us some halftime statistics. But let me give you some scores. At halftime, St. Joe's High School on top of Louisville by a score of 7-0 at halftime. Impressive part about that is Louisville can score a lot of points, guys, and they can score them fast, and they're being held to 0 right now. J.L. Mann on top of Spartanburg by a score of 14-0. Clinton, team that we faced early in the season that won the region championship, on top of Broome by a score of 21-0. Here's a score of interest because the winner of this game potentially has to go to Daniel, should Daniel win. But Daniel at halftime on top of Wren by a score of 14-7. I expect that will spread out a little bit as the night goes on. Let's see. Score right here, halftime. A little bit of a shocker here, but Gaffney on top of Clover by a score of 7-0. Clover's had a really nice year, hung in there fairly well, and actually won some big games. I thought Gaffney would probably run away with it. Not run away with it. I thought they would win convincingly, but, of course, it's just halftime. In the second quarter, Westside all over York Cougars by a score of 35-7.
I missed that one.
Yeah, and, of course, James Burns High School on top of Hillcrest by a score of 17-7. Midland Valley, here's the score. Midland Valley, and we talked about this at half. We talked about this pregame where South Point's had some struggles. They played Lancaster, by the way, to a 3-point game. Right. At halftime, Midland Valley 16, South Point 7. That's a little bit of a shocker.
Yeah, that's a big
second
shocker.
quarter, Kingstree and Andrew Jackson tied at 14. Second quarter, my prediction's probably not going to come true. They're probably going to win by 8 or 9 touchdowns. But Northwestern's all over Greenwood by a score of 45-0 in the second quarter. Okay, and we got a score earlier. I know Lancaster is on top of Lucy somebody by a score of 24-7. And just keep in mind, just to put that in perspective, Lancaster won 2 games in the entire year, one of which was in the first round of the playoffs when they beat the number 1 seed last week. Lancaster could, if they hold on, go into the third round of the playoffs with a record of 3-9. And, we saw Lancaster play early. Lancaster's always had really good players. They just haven't never played very well. But they played South Point earlier tough in the year. So, listen, hey, I'm pulling for them, man. I hope they win. That would be great for Lancaster to go to the second round.
For me when they got a hold of South Point.
Yeah.
I just couldn't believe it.
Yeah. So, again, we got about 10 minutes and 30 seconds to go before the players will come out. Well, the players will come out. We got 10 and a half minutes, Jimbo, but we know what's going to happen. They're going to put 3 minutes back on the clock. So, really, we got 13 and a half minutes left. There's nobody playing at halftime. Everybody's just kind of hanging out, and Cyclone fans are talking about what the Drake trip's going to be on the way back home, probably going in line, getting some hot chocolate. It is a little bit nippy out here right now.
They got a good turnout.
Yeah, but good turnout. Cyclones got a good – they brought you probably, if you've listened to the game, you can hear the the cowbells in the background.
They're right in front of us.
Yeah, so they're right in front of us. But anyway, Cyclones on top of the Chapman Panthers by a score of 30-10 at halftime here in the second round of the Class 3A playoffs. You're listening to Cyclone Football on WRBK. Let's take a break.
Tonight's Cyclone football action made possible in part by True Vista Communications, Chester's provider for high-speed broadband, video, voice, wireless, security, and smart home solutions. They're available online at truevista.net or at a True Vista customer experience store located in Chester, Camden, Great Falls, and Winnsboro.
Made possible in part by Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service. Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service is located at 2581 Lancaster Road in Chester. They offer local and long-distance towing, heavy-duty towing, and service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Joe's also does big truck repair, truck and tractor tire service. More information is available at 803-581-5720 or 803-385-8610. That's Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service. Chester County Natural Gas Authority would like for you to know that they have a selection of natural gas appliances. Chester County Natural Gas has gas grills, gas tank and tankless water heaters, along with gas logs and space heaters. That's Chester County Natural Gas Authority with offices in Chester and Great Falls. They're providing comfort and quality to your life. This Cyclone football game is made possible in part by Quacked Glass, your mobile auto glass replacement service. Quack Glass will come to you and solve your glass auto needs. Quack Glass is American-owned and Carolina-grown. They're serving both North and South Carolina and now with offices at Carowinds and 2708 Flat Creek Road, Lancaster. 866-787-8225 or online at quackglass.com. You can trust the Duck.
All right, back here at Chapman High School in Inman, South Carolina. I'm Clint Davis. Got Jim Fuller along with me, Jeff Kerr. Thank you. It is the halftime break. I never would have thought that we would have started this game 30-10 at the halftime break in favor of the Cyclones. Just didn't know what to expect of this football team. They've had some games where they've really played well all season and some games where they haven't played as well. But certainly Coach Floyd said this week in an interview with CN2 that they kind of like going on the road. It gives them a chance to leave school a little early, spend more time together, be more galvanized as a unit, get locked in. And he said the key for us is just to determine whether or not we're going to be locked in. If we can get the kids locked in, we feel like we got a good chance to make some plays and make some runs into the playoffs. And right now, that first half was all Cyclones, and the Cyclones were indeed locked in. Let me give you kind of an idea of how we got to where we are. If you're just tuning in, this is Cyclone Football on WRBK. Cyclones got the game started on their opening drive. Scoring started, on the opening drive with 7:44 to go in the first quarter on an Elijah Coleman run over the right side for 2 yards. The extra point or the 2-point conversion attempt by Antonio Hopkins was good. That gave the Cyclones a lead of 8-0. Cyclones scored again with 4:04 to go in the first on a Reggie Heath Jr. 8-yard touchdown run on an end around. The 2-point conversion pass from Trooper Floyd to Kyan Kennedy was good. At that point, the Cyclones were up 16-0. Chapman answered on a 3-play drive that went 65 yards, ending on a Coleman Gray 21-yard touchdown run over the right side. The extra point attempt by number 19, Viceroy, was good. At that point, it was 16-7 Cyclones. Cyclones struck again with 8:38 to go on a safety when quarterback Coleman Gray was tackled in the end zone by Terry Radford and other Cyclones in the defensive front. At that point, the Cyclones had an 18-7 lead and received the next kickoff. Cyclones then went 49 yards on 2 plays and a 46-yard touchdown run by T-Hop over the left side, where it was a powerful man's run. And I think my call was, take it on down to Gibbs Stadium as you keep running the football, son, because that's where the Shrine Bowl will be played in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Cyclones then were up at that point 24-7 after the 2-point attempt from Trooper Floyd and Reggie Heath failed. Chapman scored 2:03 to go in the second quarter on a 30-yard field goal kick by number 19, Jackson Viceroy. And that capped off a 10-play, 72-yard drive for the Chapman Panthers against the Cyclone defense. But right before the halftime break, 13 seconds left in the second quarter, Cyclones took it over and drove it down the field on a 8-play, 78-yard drive in a minute and 46 seconds, capped off by a 4-yard touchdown pass from Trooper Floyd to Kyan Kennedy. The 2-point conversion attempt from Trooper to Kyan failed, and that's how we got the score. We have 30-10 here at Chapman High School in Inman, South Carolina. We'll take another break, and we'll be back with some first half stats. This is Chester High School football on WRBK.
Founders Federal Credit Union proudly sponsors Cyclone Athletics. Looking for a home field advantage? A mortgage loan from Founders Federal Credit Union can help with mortgage programs designed to fit your financial needs with member service. FoundersFCU.com to apply for a mortgage loan from Founders. Relax, go Cyclones. Membership qualification required. Terms and conditions apply. Founders Federal Credit Union is federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
For over 77 years, Fairfield Electric Cooperative has delivered electric energy to our consumer owners. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we are part of a nationwide community of local, not-for-profit cooperatives committed to enhancing our customers' lives and livelihoods by providing reliable power, high-quality customer-focused service, and valuable products and services. We're Fairfield Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy partner, proud to be a part of tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK. Barron Funeral Home at 133 Wiley Street in Chester and Dancer Baker Funeral Home located at 26 Underwood Avenue in Great Falls are proud to help bring you tonight's broadcast of the Chester High School football game. They wish the Cyclones great success this season. The staff of Barron Funeral Home and Dancer Baker Funeral Home continue to serve the people of Chester County with courtesy and dignity.
This broadcast of Chester Cyclone football is made possible by Polk Bell Bonds, serving Chester County for over 30 years. Polk Bell Bonds executes surety bonds in all state or federal courts and can provide GPS, electronic, or alcohol monitoring. Ned Polk is available anytime at 581-POLK, 482-POLK, 789-POLK, and 872-2222. Polk Bell Bonds.
All right, back here at Chapman High School in Inman, South Carolina. Cyclones up 30-10 at the halftime break. Teams are about to come out of the locker room, Jimbo, and get warmed up for the second half. The Cyclones will kick off to the Panthers to start the second half. Cyclones open the game on offense, and so the Panthers will open the second half on offense. They won the toss and deferred. Let me give you some statistics that I have, and these are unofficial, but I have them. Chapman in the first half, 4 first downs, 5 of 7 passing for 47 yards, one of those being the longest, with being one of those passes that goes around the one of the longest of those, Jim, being really a jet sweep pass, kind of a shovel pass, 29 yards. But that is 5 of 7, 47 yards passing. Total offense I have for Chapman being 20 offensive plays for 123 total yards in the first half. Chapman's punted the ball 1 time and had 3 penalties for 17 yards. Cyclones, 12 first downs in the first half by my estimation. Trooper Floyd, 11 of 12 passing for 136 yards. Cyclones had 25 rushes for 169 yards. Cyclones ran 36 offensive plays in the first half for 305 yards. Trooper Floyd punted the ball 1 time for 25 yards. Cyclones been penalized 7 times for 45 yards. Just a disparity of offense. The Cyclone defense has been dominant. The Cyclones' offense has been as well, and it's easy to be dominant on defense, Jeff, when the offense stays on the field. The offense has eaten up the clock, ran 36 plays. They've run 16 more plays than Chapman. Chapman ran 20 plays, 10 of them being on the drive where they got a field goal, not when they got a touchdown. And the Cyclones have amassed over 175 more yards in offense in the first half than the Chapman Panthers. And really that's not what I expected. I expected it to be a fairly even game, and so far the Cyclones have just dominated. Got to keep that intensity up the second half.
Yeah, they do, Clint. And I'll tell you, that last drive, I mean, because we don't have a kicking game, the importance of scoring a touchdown there when you got to go 80 yards in a minute and 20 seconds is kind of tough at any level. But the reason that's a big swing, we were talking about this while you were at the break, but, if you're only up 2 scores or up by 10 going into, or 12 points going into, or whatever it was, 24-10, you're up. We come out and they score. It's only a 1-score game. Now it's a 3-score game.
Right.
And it makes it. Now I think the Cyclones got to keep up the intensity, like you said, continue to run the football. But I think they got to continue to make plays in the passing game. I don't think we can just simply sit back and run the football. I've said it in the first half. I'll say it all. They don't have an answer for Kyan Kennedy. Reggie's had a nice half, but Kyan Kennedy was a difference maker in that second quarter, and I just don't think they have an answer for him.
Yeah, Kyan on that last drive of the first half caught 3 balls and for a total of 62 yards and a touchdown. And he really became dominant there on that last offensive possession. I think what makes a huge difference is for the Cyclones, and I was talking to Travis Jenkins from the News and Reporter, does a great job covering the Cyclones in Louisville sports and Great Falls in Chester County. But he was talking about the big difference, Cayenne without a cast on his hand.
Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely. Both offensively and defensively.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Did you say that Trooper has only had one incompletion?
Yes, that's all by my estimation. He's had one incompletion, maybe two. The Cyclones as a whole have had two. Antonio Hopkins at the end of the first half was incomplete. Right. But Trooper threw the ball down the right side, and I believe Reggie Heath didn't catch the ball, but I believe he was being held.
That's correct. That's the reason. That's right.
That's correct.
That's right.
Threw a good ball. I'm not saying he would have caught it, but it was close to being caught. So we'll see how it goes. Coach Chris Dodson on the field for the Cyclones with the Cyclone team tonight. Coaches at Ware Shoals, but it's been with Coach Victor Floyd for years. He's here tonight. He and I talked some during the halftime break, and Coach Dodson said, "I tell you what, Clint, if the Cyclones could get a stop here and go down the score, of course we all recognize this. That'll be huge, and really will put the pressure on Chapman. At that point, it'll be 4 scores with under 2 quarters to go. That'll be a tough task for Chapman, especially given the fact they haven't been behind a lot this season.
Well, that takes a team that's been really traditionally running, well, not traditionally, but really run dominant right now, forcing them to throw about every down.
Right. So we'll take another break, and we'll be back. This is Chester High School football on WRBK.
Made possible in part by Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service. Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service located at 2581 Lancaster Road in Chester. They offer local and long-distance towing, heavy-duty towing, and service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Joe's also does big truck repair, truck and tractor tire service. More information is available at 803-581-5720 or 803-385-8610. That's Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service.
Tonight's Cyclone football action made possible in part by True Vista Communications, Chester's provider for high-speed broadband, video, voice, wireless, security, and smart home solutions. They're available online at truevista.net or at a True Vista Customer Experience store located in Chester, Camden, Great Falls, and Winnsboro. You're listening to Cyclone Football on WRBK Richburg, WNBK Whitmire, WEBK Society Hill, WUBK Inner.
All right, we're back here to start the third quarter. Cyclones up 30-10, second round of the state playoffs against the Chapman Panthers. These two teams have played 3 times, I know, in the last 5 years. And it seems like the Cyclones always play Powdersville. They played Powdersville 3 years in a row. Now Chapman twice in the last 3 years. And the winner of this game will get the winner of Daniel and Wren, which is a 14-7 game at the half. Here's the run-up and the kick from Kyan Kennedy. It's going to be a squibbler. It's going to be taken by one of the deep men by Chapman and fumbled. Cyclones give chase. He's going to get into the wedge, reverse field. That's number 6. Cyclones going to chase him down. That's Dorian Baxley, and they took him down for a big-time loss. He actually picked the ball up on the near side of the 15-yard line. He ran backwards, and the Cyclones tied
that's how the
13.
Cyclones want to start the second half for Chapman. Make them, if they're going to drive the football, make them go a long way. So they've got to go 85 yards, guys, to get a touchdown, just to get back into this game. And they would still be 2 scores down.
Yeah. Start the ball on their own 13-yard line. They're going to spot it right at the 15, actually. Excuse me.
Interesting to see how Chapman comes out. If they're going to try to continue to play their game and try to get back in this slowly, or they're going to start airing it out.
Quarterback number 5, Coleman Gray, has running back to his right in the shotgun formation. He's going to swing it out here in the flats. He's got a receiver. Cyclone's going to bottle him up, though. He's going to get no gain on the play. Ball was complete, but tackle in there made by number 2, Reggie Heath, from his free safety position. Number 4 was the receiver. Chapman lines up, looks over the defense, waiting on the play
they can take all the time they want.
Yep. Clock's running. Yep. Quarterback takes a shotgun snap, fakes the handoff. He looks downfield. He's going to try to throw a double move. He's got a man coming open, and that ball's going to be overthrown. Good coverage by number 7, Hadaifa Taylor, in the slot position from his spur defensive spot. He was in phase, as the defensive coaches would call it.
Good.
Brings up 3rd down and long.
I'm going to take this cowbell away, I think.
Third down and long for the Cyclone defense. Ball's on the 15-yard line. Got to get to the 25. Quarterback Clay steps up. Cyclones get it down.
All right.
Boom! He got hit in there by the main man. T-Hop going to the Shrine Bowl. That's
What a play.
Loss
What a
of
play.
Let me tell you something. There's a
2
lot of guys
yards
you
on
might
the play.
outrun out there, but you ain't going to outrun T-Hop. You're not going to outrun him.
loss of 2 on the play. Cyclones force a punt to open the third quarter. Punter stands at his own goal line, waiting on the snap, trying to draw the Cyclones off sides. They don't come. As Cyclones come and they bring pressure, they almost get
Just
to the
let it
punter.
go.
Ball hits and
right.
takes a Chapman Panthers roll out of bounds, hits him just near the side of the 50-yard line and crosses over. They're going to spot the nose of the football on the Cyclone side of the 50-yard line. 35-yard punt for the punter for Chapman, number 5, Coleman Gray.
Clint KK said you're excited.
I'm fired up, baby.
She just
I'm
wants you to
fired up.
preach that way Sunday.
I'm coming.
Tell us something we didn't know.
I'm fired up. Cyclones taking over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line. Their own 50-yard line. Ball is at midfield stripe. 10:26 to go in the third. Cyclones put 6 on the board here. That's what I'm pulling for. Cyclones got to go half the football field for a first down. Trooper Floyd brings his offense to the field, running back to his right. That's Elijah Coleman. Elijah starts to the left, cuts back right, just like he started the football game. He gained 8.
You know, we talked about, you said this, Clint, off the air before we went to halftime, but we come out here and score a game. We score right here, man. This is going to make it awfully tough for Chapman.
They gave him 6 on the play. 2nd down and 4.
If I'm the Cyclones, I'm taking all the time off the clock that I can. I'd run that clock down under 10 seconds every single time.
Trooper Floyd brings his offense to the field. Got an H-back in a game. That's Kyan Kennedy. Takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to Coleman. Coleman over the left side. He stiffs arms the defender. He's still dragging the pile forward over the 35-yard line, down to the 30, to the 26-yard line. That's a gain of 18 and a first down.
That's a big boy run right there.
Hands on hips, guys. Hands on hips over there on the orange and blue.
Yep.
Cyclones start the second half as they ended the first, driving the football.
I'll tell you right now, here's what I'd do. This would be completely against almost everything I'm thinking, but I would fake the run, and I'd try to hit Cayenne somewhere out of the backfield.
Cayenne into the H-back position, hands it off to Coleman up the middle. Coleman's got some running room. He's going to get over the 25-yard line, down to about the 24. Gain 3 or 2 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 8. Clock runs. 9 minutes to go in the third. Cyclones up 30-10, looking to add to it here with their first possession of the second half. Trooper in the shotgun formation, looks to his right, takes a shotgun snap, looks downfield. He's going to try to throw a fade pattern. He's
Touchdown.
got Reggie Heath, and the ball was overthrown to the right side.
That ball was not overthrown. That ball was not overthrown, man. I'm telling you, that ball should have been caught. That was a really, really nice throw. I know it might have looked like it was overthrown. I think he didn't extend his hands out.
He had a lot of air underneath it.
That was a
run into it. He could have run right.
3rd down and 8 for the Cyclones. Ball's at the. I like that play call because you think you got 2 downs to get the first down. Way you've been running the football. Trooper in the shotgun formation. Coleman to his left. Takes a shotgun snap. He's going to roll to his left. Try to throw downfield. He's got a man coming open. That's Cayenne. And Cayenne is going to be defended well. Ball falls incomplete. I try to throw a back shoulder fade pattern. Number 23, Chandler Carty, defensive back, made the stop for the Panthers.
Look who's coming in. Number 16.
4th down and 8 for the Cyclones here.
It could be a screen pass out to T-Hop.
8:43.
Get the ball in his hands or try to find Cayenne again.
8:43 to go in the third. Cyclones up 30-10. Coach Floyd, last 2 plays, went to a pass. Let's see what he does here now.
You only got 7 seconds left.
Trooper waiting on a shotgun snap. Gets the snap. Going to look down the field. They're coming on a blitz. He's going to throw it across the middle. He's got his man open. That's Wilmore.
That's
T-Hop.
T-Hop.
Touchdown. Cyclones.
What a play call.
What a play call.
I said out of the backfield. I just didn't say it. I thought it was going to be in the flats. He just came right. He snuck right out of the middle, Clint.
Threw the T-Hop right down the middle. I thought it was a tight end, Wilmore, but it was T-Hop. I should have known. Shrine Bowler makes plays in the big games, Jimbo. That's why he's going to Gibbs Stadium.
And that's exactly why he did it. Exactly.
4th down and 8.
That was a beautiful call, though. The play call was.
Yeah, I love the play calls. Just sneaking T-Hop out of the backfield.
Cyclones going to go for 2 here. T-Hop's in the backfield with Trooper. Takes a shotgun snap, fakes it off, going to hand it to Reggie around the outside. Reggie's got some room. He's going to he makes one-man miss. He's going to get in there, and that 2-point conversion is good. Cyclones up 38-10. 8:36 to go in the third. Great start to the third quarter for this Cyclone football team. We'll take a break, and we'll be back. Chester High School football, WRBK.
Tonight's broadcast made possible by Hillside Restaurant and Bar at 129 Gadsden Street in downtown Chester. Hillside Restaurant and Bar offers specialty coffees and desserts in their cafe, brick oven-baked pizzas, salads, and sandwiches. Their speakeasy-style bar has adult libations. Hillside has an event room for special occasions. The cafe open Thursday through Saturday at 7 a.m. Hillside Restaurant and Bar open from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. Online at hillsideeats.com with a Z and on Facebook and Instagram.
Looking to upgrade your future? Discover York Technical College, where education meets opportunity. Get ready for success with York Tech's no-cost tuition program. That's right, tuition is on York Tech. Explore a diverse program, hands-on learning, and supportive community in the Tri-County area. Don't miss out. Visit yorktech.edu to learn more.
Back here at Chapman High School, Inman, South Carolina, Panthers Stadium. Cyclones just took a 38-10 lead with 8:30 to go in the third. Kicked off. Kyan Kennedy's kickoff was returned for 12 yards by the deep man. The ball's going to be spotted at the 23-yard line where Chapman takes it over 1st and 10. Down 4 scores now to the Cyclone
I want to make sure
defense.
we give Trooper a lot of credit tonight, guys. He has thrown the football extremely well tonight. Even he's 2 incompletions. One we thought was a holding, and I think the last one should have been caught. But just a really good job of play calling tonight by Coach Floyd.
Chapman stayed double 2 backs, going to hand it off to the running back. And a slow mesh, Cyclone's going to defend him and push him backwards. That Cyclone defense is flying all over the field right now.
They can run that play 38 more times, and if they score a touchdown, I don't care.
2-yard gain by the Chapman running back. Got the handoff from Gray to quarterback. Quarterback now in the backfield. Coach Jerry Caldwell calling his defensive play. 3-3-5 defense has been extremely effective tonight and extremely active. Quarterback takes a shotgun step, going to run the jet sweep to his running back, to his receiver coming around the outside. Cyclone's going to stop him, and they're going to give him a gain of no yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down and long again.
Flag.
Too much going on for the Cyclones here. It might be against them. Cyclone defenders are pointing backwards against Chapman. We'll see what it is. It looks like Chapman's walking backwards. Unsportsmanlike call.
That's a dead ball.
Chapman.
Yep.
That's a 15-yard penalty. That's a huge one.
And it's going to be on a particular number, too, so he'll get a warning.
There's a long way to go, guys, but, we always call, we know we call this in the South, right? You take them out to the woodshed, right?
That's right.
That's what this has been so far. You take away that 3-play drive in the first half, and our defense has just really done a tremendous job. But they haven't had to be on the field long because our offense has had good drives and just been able to move the football.
Back them up 15 yards. Actually, it's going to be half the distance to the goal. It'll be 3rd down and a long way. They might have to get to the QT for a first down. We're going to hit the QT.
We are going to hit the QT on the way home. That's a given.
Win or lose, ball's at the 13-yard line. Got to get to the 33 for a first down. 20 yards here for Chapman.
I would have somebody
Quarterback
back.
Takes a shotgun snap. Cyclone's going to put pressure, going to throw a wide receiver screen. That ball falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, if he'd have turned around and looked, he might have had a pick 6.
Darian Baxley almost had 6 points on that. That's going to force a punt by
Chapman. So they're going to be punting, probably standing on the goal line or in the end zone. I don't even put anybody back. I would not have anybody. I let the ball, because they've punted twice, and both times they've punted, we've gotten the ball on the 50. So if this guy punts it and he just knocks the crud out of it and kicks it 35, 40
don't have
yards.
anybody back. Reggie Heath's not coming back. It's punt safe. Coach Jerry Caldwell telling Reggie to pull up in case they run a fake.
Let him punt it, man.
Yeah, don't rough the
Coleman
kicker.
Gray's going to stand right at his own goal line, waiting on the punt, his right foot. He gets it. Paul's going to be up. It's a high,
That's okay.
It's a spiral. It's going to take a small Panthers roll, going close to the 50-yard line, where the Panthers are going to put it in. I mean, the Cyclones will put it in play. 1st and 10 at the 50 again.
Just got a score from my buddy Matthew Waldrop, my former next-door neighbor. Daniel up 28-14 in the third. Late in the third. Louisville down 7-0 after the end of 3. I can't believe that they have held Louisville scoreless.
Minus 49. Cyclones have it on their own 49-yard line. 7:24 to go in the third. Up 38-10. We'll see what the Cyclones are able to do. Trooper Floyd's going to run the option to the right side, calls his own number. 45-yard line, 40. He's going to get over the 40-yard line to the 38. That's enough for a Cyclone first down, a gain of 13.
You know, it's very possible, Clint, that after the first 2 rounds of the playoffs, we're going to have over 1,000 yards of offense.
My favorite thing going on right now is Coach Chris Dodson has been involved in the coaching.
He has.
Yeah.
He has.
Cyclones have it 1st and 10. Ball's inside Chapman territory at the 37. Floyd in the shotgun formation, waiting on the snap, takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to his running back. That's Coleman. Coleman's going to be bottled up by number 20 for Chapman, and that is Dawson Walters, the linebacker. But Coleman got about 1 on the play, brings up 2nd down and 9, clock's running. That's what we really care about, boys.
That's right. Run, baby, run.
Clock, yeah, I mean, time and possessions, man. You're only going to get, to think that Chapman's going to get 4 more possessions in this game, it could be very unrealistic.
Cyclones bring Demias Witherspoon in to be in the running back position alongside of Trooper Floyd. Tight end on the left side of the formation. Trooper's waiting on the snap. Got a movement on the Cyclone offense. Back him up 5 yards.
Dadgummit.
Well, the Cyclone moved. The linesman, didn't see it. The coach of Chapman got into the ear of the line judge, and he blew the whistle, which it was a legitimate penalty, so I'm okay with that. I would have gotten his ear too, wouldn't you, Jimbo?
Yes, sir.
I got in their ear as a broadcaster one time.
And you weren't even on the field.
All
2nd
right.
down and 15.
Let's find number 5 right here for about a 7 to 10 yard gain. Make it 3rd and manageable. 4 down territory.
Trooper takes a shotgun snap. Is going to run to the option to the left side. Pitch it to T-Hop, 35-yard line. He slipped down before he got to the 31, but it's going to be a gain of about 7 or 8. Going to bring up 3rd down and manageable, Jeff.
Yeah, 3rd down, but it's still 4 down territory for the Cyclones.
His feet just slipped right out from
Yeah,
under
they
him.
did.
3rd down and 6 for the Cyclones. 5:37, clock's running in the third. Cyclones up 38-10. By every time that clock ticks, Jim, makes it harder for Chapman.
That's right.
Trooper Floyd in the shotgun. Hopkins to his right, waiting on the snap. He's going to run. He's going to run a quarterback draw. Going to be tackled in the backfield. Loss of about 3 on the play.
I don't know. You know what? You could quick kick here. Just try to get it down, and I'd let the clock run. Here's what I would do. I would let the clock run out. I would let the 30-second clock run out, the play clock run out, take the 5-yard penalty and punt.
What are we on, the 35?
4th down and 9. Let's see what the Cyclones do. 4:56, 4:57. Yeah, I'd punt it. I'd quick kick it right here.
I would take I would just take the penalty.
Trooper gets the shotgun snap, going to roll to his right, look down the field. He's got a man coming open. He throws it back behind Reggie. Reggie slips open. It was wide open. Oh, excuse me, that was Demias Witherspoon. Ball falls incomplete. Cyclones turn it over on downs.
35-14, as we expected. Daniel pulling away. So winner of this game gets to go to the Lions' Den.
You know, that field must be getting wet because that's 2 slips in a row.
Not only does the winner of this game get to go to the Lions' Den, but the winner of this game gets to go to Smoking Pig.
That's exactly right.
Minus the 36-yard line. Take it over on their own 36. Chapman does.
I'm with Clint. I think we should have punted it there. Just pin him back a little bit.
Cyclone defense on the field. Let's see what they do. Chapman's going to fake the toss sweep. Quarterback's going to roll left, try to throw downfield. He's got a man open. That ball falls incomplete. And Demias Witherspoon almost made a play there to intercept it. Had he, it would have been 6.
You'd have had a pick 6.
Second down and 10 for the Chapman Panthers. 4:37 to go in the third. Coach Jerry Caldwell making the call for his defense. Dorian Baxley Daquan McCree and T-Hop have done well at the linebacker position. Terry Radford back at the nose tackle position. Luke Reed on the left side at that defensive lineman. C.J. McCree moving around trying to get guys figured out. It's going to be a quarterback run over the left side, and he's going to get in the hole. Bubble falls on the ground, and he covers.
Cyclones got it.
We got it.
Take it over. 1st and 10. Cyclones inside Chapman territory.
I believe Radford got it.
Welcome back, T. Radford.
I know his Aunt Gail's going to be excited.
39.
I believe that's his Aunt Gail.
Chapman turned it over. Cyclones take it over. 1st and 10. Ball inside Chapman Panthers territory.
And your first turnover of the game right there, guys.
That was big. That was big.
Cyclones take it over. 1st and 10. At the 38-yard line of the Panthers. Cyclones hand it off to Elijah Coleman. He hesitates, starts left, comes back right.
He is so patient.
He got about 5 yards. Got a good block out there by number 72, Jaron Holly.
He is, but I don't know if you noticed. He's just so patient. He waits for that blocker to get. He just kind of waits. He does a really nice job.
He's got 93 yards rushing so far tonight by my count. Ball's at the 33-yard line. 4:02 left in the third. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun formation, waiting on the snap. Takes the snap, hands it off to Coleman up the middle. Coleman's got over the 30-yard line. He got the first down. Good blocking by the Cyclone offensive line up front. Number 63, Jeremiah Gladden, blocked his man and pancaked him. If we gave out pancake awards, we'd give it to Jeremiah Gladden. Let's give him a shout-out. We got Jeremiah Gladden, number 63. We got Trevonte Weldon, number 70. 72, Jaron Holly. Number 60, Jabril White. And number 50, Donovan Wilmore.
They've done a nice job of run blocking. They've also done a really nice job of pass blocking.
They've just been outstanding the whole game.
Cyclones up 38-10 if you're just joining us. Second round of the 3A state championship. 3A state playoffs. And that's Amari Pendergrass who started left, cut back right.
That might be a face mask.
Got a penalty marker thrown by the...
Could be holding. I don't know. Might be face mask.
By the referee.
Nope,
late
holding
on the Cyclones.
Anybody know who Mr. Pendergrass's daddy is?
Julius.
It is.
He was a good one.
Arguably the best football player pound for pound that I've seen come through Chester.
Kyan Kennedy was the one who was flagged based off his reaction.
Not ideal, but not necessarily going to hurt you here.
1st down and 20. Ball's at the 35-yard line of Chapman. Cyclones just really you'd like to get points here, but you'd like to just
absolutely.
Your goals to run 2-3 minutes off the clock.
Yeah, absolutely, Clint.
Coleman to the right side of Trooper Floyd in the shotgun. Kyan Kennedy lined up an H-back on the left side. Going to be the counter play. Trooper going to fire out here to flats. He's got Reggie Heath. Reggie makes one-man miss. He's down the field.
First down.
He's got the first down and going to be run out of bounds inside the 15-yard line at about the 14. Cyclones will put it in play. 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. That's a 23-yard pitch and catch.
This may be the best I've seen Trooper throw the football in 3 years. I mean, in terms of just crispness, target.
101 yards receiving for Reggie so far tonight. Trooper takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to his running back over the left side. Elijah picks his way, kind of Le'Veon Bell style, inside the 10-yard line. He got 5 on the play. Cyclones just racking up 5 yards of carry, Jeff.
Yeah, this is a woodshed beating right now, guys.
2:37 left in the
I think the
third.
Cyclones should take this clock down to about 5 seconds before they snap the football. There's just no reason to be in a hurry.
There's the clock, too. He's looking right at the clock.
You got it. You got it there. You got one down there on the other end next to the McDonald's sign.
2:37 left in this one, and counting 2:18, 38-10, Cyclones up over Chapman. Trooper takes a shotgun snap. He hands it off to Coleman. Coleman gets hit in the backfield, loss of about 3.
Yeah, you remember that pass play we did earlier in the game when he faked the handoff and threw it to Kyan over here in the corner? Let's have a repeat right here.
That's probably the first run he's had for a loss of yardage.
He's had 2 others.
He has 2 others?
Yep, 7th play of this drive started at the 38-yard line of Chapman. Clock continues to run, 38-10. Clock's our best friend right now. 14 seconds on the play clock. Trooper Floyd brings his offense to the field.
Number 23 cannot cover Cayenne.
Waiting on the snap. He's going to run the opposite to the left side of T-Hop. Trooper calls his own number. He's going to get inside the 10-yard line down to about the 8, maybe 7. So he gained 3 on the play. Brings up fourth down and about 6 for the Cyclones.
All right, this
here.
clock should be under a minute to go. We're here still in the third quarter, guys. Minute 18, clock ticking. Fourth down for the Cyclones and 5 to go, so they can still get a first down. Cyclones up by a score of 38-10. You got to believe here, I mean, as tough as it is, 4 scores now, but you got to believe 5 scores, Clint. I mean, this Katie bar the door, man.
In 1 quarter.
Right.
I mean, basically.
You got to get 5 possessions in a high school game in 1 quarter, almost unheard of.
Trooper's got T-Hop behind him in that pistol formation. Trooper takes a shotgun snap, fakes the handoff to T-Hop, runs to the right side. He's got the end zone. That's a touchdown. Cyclones, we're up. Cyclones up 44-10 with 46 seconds left. Trooper Floyd over the right side for 6 yards and a touchdown, baby. And the Cyclone fans are fired up.
Can we play tomorrow?
I know, right?
Let's go play tomorrow. Let's just line it up and tee it up tomorrow.
Yeah, let's don't let into this.
Let's just get on the bus and go over here and we'll spend the night in the bus and play tomorrow.
46 seconds left. Cyclones up in the third, 44-10. Going to go for 2 here. Trooper Floyd, T-Hop to his left in the shotgun formation. Floyd coming off a 6-yard touchdown run. He fakes the handoff to T-Hop, takes it to the left side himself. That's going to be a 2-point conversion. It's good. Cyclones up 46-10. 46 seconds left in this one. We'll take a break and we'll be back. Chester High School football on WRBK.
Wow.
Who would have seen this coming?
Tonight's Cyclone football made possible by Burns Chevrolet Cadillac in Rock Hill, serving the area since 1923 and located off I-77, exit 82B in Rock Hill. Burns has new Chevrolet and Cadillacs along with a selection of pre-owned vehicles, including buy here, pay here. Burns Chevrolet Cadillac, 800-681-7198 or online at burnschevrolet.com. Your right choice.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by First Citizens Bank. At First Citizens, we believe that banking is all about the people we serve, and we work hard every day to make sure our customers know how we feel. First Citizens Bank with offices in Richburg and Chester. That's First Citizen Bank, forever first. Chester County Natural Gas Authority would like for you to know that they have a selection of natural gas appliances. Chester County Natural Gas has gas grills, gas tank and tankless water heaters, along with gas logs and space heaters. That's Chester County Natural Gas Authority with offices in Chester and Great Falls. They're providing comfort and quality to your life.
Welcome back. Cyclones up 46-10. Kyan Kennedy's kick goes out of bounds. Instead of taking it to the 35-yard line or just prior to the 35-yard line where Chapman would have had the ball, they're making Chester take the 5-yard penalty and kick off again.
Real quick, Clemson scores. Midland Valley, third quarter, 16, South Point 10. Just mentioned Northwestern up 55-0. Last score I got was Louisville 7, down 7-0 to St. Joe's. Westside Oliver York, 35-7.
Chapman, DJ Stevenson kicked it this time, and it kicks a high end-over-end kick. Chapman going to call for the fair catch at the 36-yard line.
So they picked up a yard.
No, they didn't pick up a yard. The ball went out of bounds before the 35.
Oh, did it? Yeah.
So they made them kick it again.
And they gained 1 yard.
I guess their offense has been sluggish, so they felt like they'd get some maybe electricity in the kicking game. I mean, I guess you try all things that you can.
Clinton on top of Broome, 31-7, third quarter.
46 seconds left in the third. Chapman takes it over on 37-yard line, 1st and 10. Coleman Gray claps his hands, squats, looking for the snap. Cyclone's going to bring some pressure up the middle. Gray's going to run. Cyclone's going to hit him. That's T-Hop. You can't go nowhere on T-Hop, Gray. Son, I love you, but I don't know you, but I'd love you, I'm sure. And let me just tell you, that's not good for your long-term health. Is it, Jim?
Well, it really doesn't matter after tonight anyway.
But, I mean, he's got to go. He's a senior,
he's
man.
Probably the point guard on the basketball team, too. So
2-yard gain, 2nd down and 8. Gray gets the shotgun snap. Cyclone's going to rush 3. Now they bring a 4th. They get pressure. Daquan McCree chases him from behind. He's going to throw down the field. He's got a man running open at the 35-yard line, 25-yard line. Cyclones tackle him at the 20-yard line. And
flag.
Good coverage out there. Yeah, I understand. But good play by the quarterback, Cooper Flagg, and now T-Hop and Flagg having a conversation. Dead ball. Personal foul on the Cyclones. So instead of having it at the 20-yard line.
You know what? I'm okay with that.
Having it at the 20-yard line, it's going to be at the 10, half the distance to the
I'm
goal.
okay with that, guys.
Big play.
What do you do?
You know what? It just sends a little bit of message. Hey, you know what? You don't play football, it's a man's game. I'm going to hit you. I'm up 6 scores or 5.
93-yard pitch and catch on a really busted play. And the first down of the third quarter for.
And that'll be it. End of 3. Cyclones up 46-10.
For Chapman, gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 9. We come back, start of the 4th. Cyclones up 46-10.
Chester County Natural Gas Authority would like for you to know that they have a selection of natural gas appliances. Chester County Natural Gas has gas grills, gas tank and tankless water heaters, along with gas logs and space heaters. That's Chester County Natural Gas Authority with offices in Chester and Great Falls. They're providing comfort and quality to your life.
For over 77 years, Fairfield Electric Cooperative has delivered electric energy to our consumer owners. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we are part of a nationwide community of local, not-for-profit cooperatives committed to enhancing our customers' lives and livelihoods by providing reliable power, high-quality customer-focused service, and valuable products and services. We're Fairfield Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy partner, proud to be a part of tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK.
All right, we're back here. And offensively in the third quarter, Chapman ran 11 plays.
In a quarter.
Ball was at the 8-yard line of the Cyclones. 2nd down and goal for Chapman. 4th play of this drive, forthcoming. Quarterback takes a shotgun snap. He's going to sling it across the end zone, and that ball's going to be caught to Myas Witherspoon. On the coverage, ball was caught by number 6 on a 8-yard touchdown.
He cut that one loose. That one had some steam on it.
100 yards passing for the quarterback. 2 humongous passes. Outside of that, not much. That's a 4-play drive that went 60.
So they've had 2 touchdown drives in total of 7 plays. Well, extra point was good, so the Cyclones hold up 46-17 with 11:55 to go in the third and in the fourth quarter. And guys, just out of curiosity, you think that Chapman's going to try to onside kick here? I mean, they got to do everything, right? Or are they just playing it out?
I would. Not down that much.
I think you do.
You think so?
Yeah, I think you do.
Coach Caldwell is not happy.
Well,
you got the coach for next week, right now.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, this is not over, but.
No, it's not over, but you got to have 30.
It's going to be tough.
You got to have 29 points. You got to have 5 scores. No, you got to have 4 scores in that, and then you got to convert all 3 2-point conversions. And if you can get 4 possessions with 11:55 to go in the game, good on you.
Right. Coach Floyd seems to be having some hands teams on, so it looks like he's looking in that direction.
I think it's a smart play. I mean, if they pooch kick it, you just got to come up. That's the only difference. If they pooch kick it down there between that 40 and then the 20, then you got a problem.
Chapman looks like they're going to overload. They got the ball teed up in the middle of the field. Now they spread the guys back out. They'll tee it up in the middle. The fans below us talking about onside kick too. We'll see what they're able to do.
How about catch it on one hop and take it back for a 6?
Here's the run up. And it's going to be an onside kick.
They got it.
They got it after it went 10 yards.
They
were
got it.
Offsides, but the officials did not throw the penalty. Chapman will take it over 1st and 10 at the Cyclone 48-yard line.
Yeah, and I thought it was an illegal touch the first time. I thought Chapman got it. It's hard to tell from over here on this side, but it looked like somebody from Chapman might have touched it before we got to the 10. But anyway, it is what it is, and they didn't see it, so we got to play it.
Cyclones bring their defense on the field. Umpires not letting them snap it till the Cyclones get lined up. Now Chapman. Gray takes a shotgun.
We got too many guys on the field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got 12 guys on the field.
Cyclones have too many on the field. That's a 5-yard penalty against the Cyclones.
Okay, you got to get your composure.
Or 15-yard, isn't it, Jim?
I thought it was 5.
You know, this might not even be a bad time for a timeout, to be honest with you. Just kind of get
Calm
rallied.
them down.
Get the troops together. Calm them down.
That's 5-yard.
5 yards.
All right, Cyclones up 46-17, 11:53 to go. First down and 5 for the Panthers here. Ball's inside the Cyclone 45-yard line. Gray takes it over the left side. Cyclone's going to bottle him up. He spins, but the Cyclones hit him hard and take him down after he gains one on the play.
They can do that 7 more times.
Clock ticks.
I'll go back to that onside kick. It was actually a pretty well executed onside kick.
Very well done. Very well done. They got it. Chances of getting 4 are difficult, right? But they got it for sure.
If you are, go buy a lottery ticket.
Gray takes a shotgun snap. Cyclone's going to bring a little pressure. He's going to throw it downfield. That ball's going to be intercepted by Reggie Heath. Reggie caught the ball at the 15-yard line. Cyclones will take it over. 1st and 10, second turnover of the night.
He went way up in the air to get that one.
And he come down limping a little bit, guys. Come down on his ankle a little bit.
I think he extended his knee a tad.
He went way up in
He
the air.
did. He did the same thing he did that last week.
Yeah. He's down on the ground.
So the onside kick does not hurt the Cyclones. There's 11:21 to go in the fourth quarter. Cyclones up by a score of 46-17 with the football on their own. Looks like to be about the 17-yard line, Clint.
On 17-yard line. Steady dose of the running game right here, boys.
Yes, sir.
Cramp. He's got a cramp.
Oh, okay.
Trooper in the shotgun formation. Gets the snap from Jabril White. Hands it off to Coleman. Coleman gets hit in the hole and tackled right there for a gain of no gain on the play.
This is where you got to be a little bit smart with clock management. I think you stay in the huddle till it gets down to about 20, and then you line up, and then you snap it when it gets somewhere under 10 seconds.
Second down.
There's just no reason to be in a hurry.
Second down and 10. Cyclones are at the line of scrimmage and 22 seconds on the play clock. Trooper takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to Coleman. Coleman slips, but he gains his feet. He drives the pile to about the 20-yard line, so he gained 3 on the play.
That's the only thing I don't get right now. I'm not sure why we're in such a hurry to snap the football. The clock is your friend right now.
Third down and 7. 10:39 to go. Cyclones stay in the huddle.
Come on down.
20 seconds on the play clock. Trooper puts his mouthpiece in, snaps it, fakes the handoff, hands it to Tyler Williams on the left side. Williams got some running room. He's at the close to the 25-yard line to the 24. Going to bring up 4th down and short for the Cyclones. Maybe 4th down and 2.
Got a final, guys. St. Joe 7, Louisville nothing.
He gained 3 on the play.
I can't believe they shut them out.
I'm telling you right now, I can't either. Rusty said that that Louisville had 4th and 1 on St. Joe's 12 and stopped them.
Wow.
That's tough, man.
That's disappointing for the folks.
You're talking about a team that scored 50-something points a game for a long time to be held to 0. I don't care who you play. That's pretty tough.
Troopers deep to punt. Got a good snap. They're coming. Trooper. Oh, it's blocked. And the Panthers are going to pick it up and take it down at the 1-yard line where they'll put it in play. 1st and 10. 9:36 to go in this one. Blocked punt. Panthers take it over 1st and 10 at the Cyclone 5.
Jeff, I agree with your previous comment. We need to call a timeout.
Well, I wouldn't call one now, not on the 3 yards. They're going to probably score here.
First and goal. Ball's at the Cyclone 4. Cooper Gay takes a shotgun snap, going to pitch it to the outside. Cyclone's going to string it out. He's going to try to throw it into the end zone.
Touchdown.
Quarterback, pitch, man, and he got the touchdown. That's good. So
right.
It is 46-23 with 9:30 to go in this one.
I think you got to gather the offensive guys and say, all right, guys, look, we need to hold on to the football. Let's have a little bit of clock management.
That's what he's doing down there right now.
Let's take it down, score a touchdown, and put this thing to rest.
$9:30 to go in this one. Cyclones up 46-24 now. We'll take a break and we'll be back. Chester High School football on WRBK.
Tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK made possible in part by Dr. Sam Stone and his staff at Lowry's Family Medicine in Chester. Lowry's Family Medicine provides health care from birth to the golden ages and is located at 517 Doctors Court off of Wilson Street Extension. Dr. Sam Stone and his staff are proud supporters of the Chester Cyclones.
Tonight's Chester Cyclone football game is made possible in part by Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton, attorneys at law providing legal services since 1907. Attorneys Milton Hamilton, Greg Delaney, Brian Greer, and Nick Cotton have a general practice of law with offices in Chester and Rock Hill. Hamilton, Delaney, Greer, and Cotton support all the schools in Chester County.
Back here at Chapman High School, Cyclones up 46-24 with 9:30 to go in this one. It's going to be another onside kick. Cyclones are going to get it, and they'll take it over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line. Another well-executed onside kick that was bouncing around in there. Thankfully, it got back to one of the Cyclone deep men. Reggie Heath, I think, recovered it. Cyclones put it in play. 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Northwestern won by 7 touchdowns.
Look at you. 9:29 to go in this one. Cyclones up 22.
You need to get me a Powerball ticket at the QT.
Yes, sir, you better.
Cyclones take a handoff, hand it off to Elijah Coleman. Elijah's over the 45-yard line. He gained 4 on the play.
I think it's important for the Cyclones to get a first down here, guys.
We got to.
Listen, there's still a long way. I mean, you got to get 3 more possessions and you got to score with 9 minutes to go. But I think the first down here, a couple first downs here, and you really kind of start feeling a little bit better about closing this one out.
Mike would consider running Hopkins here.
I'm with you, Clint. I think
Elijah started out strong, but he tweaked that ankle, and he hasn't been the same since.
Yeah.
The Cyclones are content to let the clock run. 2nd down and 6. After a gain of 4, Elijah has 102 yards rushing so far tonight. Trooper, they're bringing a blitz. He fakes the handoff. He carries it himself. He's got close to the midfield stripe. He got over it. It's going to be 3rd down and short for the Cyclones. Good hard run by Trooper.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to mark him down and around midfield, Clint.
3rd down and 2. Cyclones need 2 yards here. 3rd down and T-Hop.
Get T-Hop, that's right. 3rd down and T-Hop. But he's not even in there. He's right here on the sideline.
That's all right. 8:21. Cyclones up 46-24.
I mean, they're keying on Elijah. I mean, this may be where Trooper has to go in and make another play.
9 seconds. Cyclones let the time run a little bit. Waiting on the snap. They're going to bring it out. Trooper's going to run down that side. He got the first down and more. He's over the 45-yard line to the 40. Cyclones will put it in play. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line of the Panthers. That's a gain of 12. He needed 2.
He's made some nice plays with his legs tonight.
Yes, he has.
I'm really impressed with how Trooper has grown as the season has gone on.
This is probably arguably the best game he's played in his entire career tonight.
Exactly.
And he's had some moments, but he's played a complete game tonight. He's with his legs. He's thrown the football really well. Cyclones are doing a better job of managing the clock right here on this drive.
Amari Pendergrass comes in the game. That's a running back position. Elijah Coleman takes a breather. Trooper waiting on the snap. Takes a shotgun snap. He's going to roll to the left. He pitches it 40-yard line, 45-yard line. He cuts up field 35-30. He's still on his feet. Going to get drug out of bounds, but he gained 9 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 1 for the Cyclones. Good run by Amari.
He tweaked his ankle.
He's lipping a little bit.
Good block out there by Kyan Kennedy. Did they call a hold on him? Oh, get me. Come on, officials. Quit inserting yourself in the doggone game.
Holding.
Good grief.
Man alive.
Ball at the 46-yard line instead of 2nd down and 1. It's 1st and 20 for the Cyclones here. Called a penalty on Kyan Kennedy. I don't know how you can hold when you're getting pushed backwards by the defensive lineman, but whatever. Trooper in the shotgun formation. Coleman's there. Trooper's going to throw it. He's got a man open. That's Reggie Heath. It throws it inside. Reggie turned outside. Ball falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and 20. Cyclones have it 7-14. I think I'd just run the football here. I like the shot. Take a shot. Now just run the football. Run the clock, run. Get you a couple minutes or your friend here, Jimbo, right?
Yeah, you got that right, 100%.
Make them use their timeouts. Trooper
No safeties back there.
Trooper's in the shotgun formation.
You can
Hands
get
it
through the
off to his
line.
running back, Coleman. Coleman gets 2 yards, brings up third down and 18.
I think you just run the football, and if they want to take a timeout, let them take a timeout.
That's what I'm saying. Make them use their timeouts. Under 7 minutes now, 6:55. Cyclones don't have to snap this.
We should snap the football probably with under 6.5 minutes to go. But we seem to be in a hurry. So the clock down there on the.
Trooper takes a shotgun snap. He's going to try to throw down the field, and he throws it, and he caught it. Thankfully, he didn't throw it, didn't fumble it. Ball, he was sacked. Coach Chapman's going to call timeout. Trooper lost 6 on the play, or 4 on the play. Panthers called timeout. Brings up 4th down and long, and Trooper's going to be on here to punt. And we've had some. That last punt was not a very fun endeavor. You know, one of the things that happens, you run the ball, you get sacked there, you lose 4 yards.
Check the web thing, see if it's playing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You not on?
I'm getting some text.
Oh, let me see about this. No, we're on. I don't know what's going on. I got signal both places.
Okay. All right, cool. I just messaged.
Chapman called timeout. They have 2 left. 46-24, 6:34 to go in this one. Cyclones up.
Sometimes
Third round.
closing out a game sometimes is the hardest.
That's exactly right.
Second round of the state playoffs. Winner goes to play Daniel at DW Daniel in Central South Carolina next week. It's a high snap. This time Trooper's going to get the punt. It's a low punt.
God.
It's going to hit. Take a Cyclone roll, though. A roll inside Chapman territory. Hit it to 45-yard line. Roll down to the 25-yard line. So we got a 20-yard roll, and it went about 8 yards in the air. so a 28-yard punt by Trooper. 6:20 left in this one. Chapman down 46-24 to the Cyclones. 3 scores. They take it over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Coleman Gray takes a shotgun snap, going to roll left, try to throw it downfield. Cyclones give chase. He hits his receiver. That ball pops up in the air. Good coverage out there by the Cyclone defender. That's Hadifa Taylor. Ball was intended for number 7. That's Peyton Hodge. Second down and 10. Waiting on the snap. Cyclone's going to bring some pressure. Gray gets it. Cyclone's going to get up the middle. He swings it out here to flat. Cyclones, that's Demias Witherspoon. He takes him down. That's actually better than a potential way. He could have potentially picked it off, but he tackled him in bounds. So 6 minutes left. The clock's ticking, and that's a gain of 1 on the play.
Boy, he read that perfect.
All right. Take a shotgun snap, roll to the right. Terry Radford beat his man. He's going to throw downfield. He's got a man coming open. That ball falls incomplete. Good coverage out there by DJ Stevenson, the intended receiver, I believe is
Hard to tell.
number 15 for.
He won't turn around so we can read his number.
4th down and 9 here for the Chapman Panthers. Their season, to a large degree, comes down to this play right here, Jim.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Chapman trying to get the Cyclones to jump offside. It's a low snap. Cyclones give chase. He picks it up. He's going to throw down the field. He got a man coming over, and the ball falls incomplete. He tried to go back and catch. Number 8 did. Cyclones take it over
I'll
first
tell you
and
right
10
now,
at the 25-yard line.
if he catches the football, it's a first down.
Exactly right.
Turn it over on down. Cyclones take it over first and 10 at their own. At the Chapman 25-yard line. 5:37 left in this one. Cyclones are well on their way to moving on to the third round of the state championship, up 22 with 5:37 left in this one. Ball first and 10 at the 25-yard line of the Panthers. Takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to Coleman. Coleman slow getting in the hole. He's going to get hit at the hole. Number 42 gets up and makes a big move. Reese Lynch, after he makes the tackle. Somebody needs to say, look at the scoreboard. Got gashed all night.
Speaking of the scoreboards, 46-24, Cyclones, 5:18 and rolling in the fourth quarter.
Cyclones don't even need to go up yet. They ain't even started the play clock. Don't need to get down in their stance, but they're in it.
Take your time, man. Take your time.
5:06. Snap, handoff to T-Hop. T-Hop makes one man miss. 25-yard line, 20, 30. Let's give me 15-yard line. He breaks to the outside. He's still on his feet. 10, 5, 10. Touchdown, Cyclone! Yes, sir, baby!
Yes, sir. He called it.
52-24. Put ice on it, baby. We got an injured Chapman player on the field. Put it on ice. Cyclones up. 52-24.
You know what that's like? That's like playing Madden, creating your own player.
25-yard touchdown run by T-Hop. His third of the night.
What's that head coaching complaining about?
No, the guy's injured on the field. I don't know if he's injured. I don't know. Trooper and him had a conversation. I think Trooper was trying to see if the guy was okay because the official was standing right there, but Trooper was looking down on him. Maybe the coach is having a problem.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Maybe he's asking about that, but the official was standing right there. I don't think Trooper was doing anything ugly. I think he was just saying he was trying to see if the guy was okay. At least it looked like that to me. Of course, I'm always going to defend the Cyclones. 4:52 left in this one. Cyclones up 52-24 over the Panthers of Chapman.
Cramp.
That's number 42. I told you 42. You're in attack like a world beater.
Game knows, man.
I mean, I don't mean to be disrespectful. I don't want to be. You're a good kid, I'm sure, a good player. But don't get out there acting all big and bad after you make a stop.
And you're
down
down
22. Cyclones looking to push the lead back to 30 points. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun formation, takes the snap, fakes the handoff to
That didn't work real well.
Elijah. Tyler Williams was tackled in the backfield. Try fails. Cyclones up 52-24. We'll take a break and we'll be back.
That didn't work at all.
Oh, well.
Relax, save like a pro with Founders Federal Credit Union. Founders Loyalty Select account gives you the opportunity to grow your savings. Fund your account through your favorite Loyalty Select product and start saving. Not a member yet? Relax, join Founders.com or one of their 40 locations to see if you qualify for membership. Membership qualification required. Terms and conditions apply. Founders Federal Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA.
This Cyclone football game is made possible in part by Quacked Glass, your mobile auto glass replacement service. Quack Glass will come to you and solve your glass auto needs. Quack Glass is American-owned and Carolina-grown. They're serving both North and South Carolina and now with offices at Carowinds and 2708 Flat Creek Road, Lancaster. 866-787-8225 or online at quackglass.com. You can trust the Duck.
Kyan Kennedy's kickoff was taken at the 15-yard line by the Chapman deep man. He's going to get up over the 30-yard line to about the 32, 17-yard return. 4:45 left in this one. Chapman puts it in play at their own 37-yard line.
What Chester has to be conscious of right now is, it can get a little chippy out there towards the end of this game. You got some seniors out there for Chapman. It's their last game, and they're frustrated. You just can't get caught up in all that, right? You just got to go out there and play and back away when.
Yeah, you don't want to be out for next week.
Nope.
Coleman Gray snaps the ball, receives the snap, throws across the middle. Ball's going to be intercepted by Reggie Heath. Throw 45
That's
yard
a touchdown,
line, 30,
boys.
35, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Cyclone. Put 58 on the board. Put 58 on the board, boys. Reggie Heath. 45-yard touchdown, interception return. Put 50 on the board.
He looked like a center fielder out there waiting to catch a fly
That's
ball.
what he was. He's just waiting on it.
I really want to get this to the. Man, I couldn't.
Field 45 is what I got it, Fab.
I want to see us get to 2. I want to see us put a 6-0 on the
I
board.
want to put a 60 spot on them, don't you?
I do.
That'll make me happy.
I really do.
Cyclones got it 58-24 now, Jimbo, up 34.
They better hurry. They got 10 seconds to get this play off.
Cyclones going to row for 2. They don't have a kicker. This isn't because they're trying to rub it in here. Trooper Floyd waiting on the snap, takes a snap. He hands it off to Elijah Coleman. Elijah's going to be stopped shy. And so it's 4:32. Cyclones might have a chance, though. 4:32 left in this one. Cyclones up 58-24. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
We got to work on that too.
Tonight's Cyclone football made possible by Burns Chevrolet Cadillac in Rock Hill, serving the area since 1923 and located off I-77, exit 82B in Rock Hill. Burns has new Chevrolet and Cadillacs along with a selection of pre-owned vehicles, including buy here, pay here. Burns Chevrolet Cadillac, 800-681-7198 or online at BurnsChevrolet.com. Your right choice.
Made possible in part by Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service. Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service located at 2581 Lancaster Road in Chester. They offer local and long-distance towing, heavy-duty towing, and service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Joe's also does big truck repair, truck and tractor tire service. More information is available at 803-581-5720 or 803-385-8610. That's Joe's Towing and Wrecker Service.
All right, back here at Chapman High School, Cyclones up 58-24 with 4:32 to go in this one.
Kyan's legs probably tired.
Kyan Kennedy's kick is going to be taken at the 18-yard line by the deep man. He's got some running room. He's breaking free. Reggie Heath's going to stop him along with Kyan Kennedy to safety position. He got over the 50-yard line to the 49-yard line. That's going to be a 29-yard return. Good return by number 25 there.
Well, they got
Taylor
4 minutes
Dunning.
and 22 seconds to get 4 touchdowns.
4:22
Actually,
left.
5 touchdowns, excuse me.
Yeah, they're down 30.
Or 4 touchdowns and a field goal. If you can do that in this amount of time, then
More power to you.
you've earned the right.
Coleman Gray in the shotgun formation, waiting on the snap, takes the snap, going to fake the handoff to his running back up the middle, going to hand it on the end around. And
Don't let him get out of bounds.
that guy's going to be tackled inbounds. They gained 8 on the play. Number 6 carried the ball. Ball's at the 43. Clock continues to run. Glad this coach is not calling timeouts. Again, they're going to give him 6 on the play. I had him down as 8. Let's mark it. Let's get it right. Takes a shotgun snap. Gray does. He's going to look downfield. Cyclone's going to put pressure on him. He gets upfield. He's going to try to run. You can't go run. Run him.
Whoa,
You ain't
T-Hop. Whoa,
look,
T-Hop.
Look, Coleman. I done told you you're not going to get that. All right? You're not going to get that. Stop. Gain of 1 on the play.
T-Hop got a little excited.
Coleman Gray in the shotgun formation. Tries to get the Cyclones to jump. 3:30, 3:29. Claps his hands, gets the ball. He's going to run to the right side. Cyclones get him in the backfield. He runs through a tackle. Cyclones going to stop him short. He's short by a yard. He got 1 on the play. Hadifa Taylor comes up from that spur position. And C.J. McCree hit him in the backfield and slowed him down. So it brings up 4th down and 1 for the Chapman Panthers. They're going to actually be 4th down and 2. They got to get to the 39 for a first down. Ball's at the 41. 3 minutes left in this one. Takes a shotgun snap. Gray does. Cyclones, he's going to run a screen pass. That ball is incomplete. Cyclones take it over on downs. 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line. This ball is on ice. Put it on ice, Jimbo.
Yes,
Put it
sir.
on ice.
It's been on
down.
ice. Yeah.
2:52.
I think you just run it 3 times up the middle and
Punt.
And I wouldn't even punt. I'd run it 3 times up the middle, and I'd run the 4th time up the middle and see what happens. I wouldn't even punt. I wouldn't give them the chance to have a block punt.
Cyclones take it over 1st and 10 at their own 41 after forcing Chapman to turn it over on downs. Waiting on the snap. Got the snap. Hands it off to Coleman up the middle. Coleman's running it up the middle. He's going to get about a yard, maybe 2 on the play. He gave 1 on the play. 105 yards for Coleman tonight. He's going to come off the field. I wouldn't put him back
If you'd
in.
have told me we had 58 points, he had only 105 yards, I think, man, something's wrong.
Trooper had a game, baby. Trooper is 14 of 17 for 149 yards.
How many yards did Antonio have?
Antonio Hopkins had 5 carries for 98 yards.
Not bad average.
One was for
20 yards
One was
carry.
for 46, and one was for 25. Trooper takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to Hudaifa. There's a penalty mark on the
Flag.
field. Yeah, it's going to be.
There's
There's a
another
hold.
flag.
There's 2 holds. There's 2 holds. That's coming back, but Hudaifa got down inside the 40-yard line to the 39. But there is a procedure. There's either an offsides penalty on Chapman or a procedure movement penalty, alignment penalty on the Cyclones, and then 2 holds. Or it might be the same hold. 2 guys saw it. Guy down in front of us said, "Come on, officials, we're trying to get to 176, go home." It's 159 and left in this one. Holding on the Cyclones. Back them up 10 yards. I don't understand, though. I will say this. Hudaifa was running. By the time they threw the penalty, Hudaifa was at the 50-yard line.
Cyclones are going to be they're going to get to their 10th win of the season, guys. Double digits. Pretty impressive. Pretty good year. When you get to double-digit wins in high school football, you've had a good year.
Yeah, but you know who would not be happy about that?
Yeah.
Tyler from Spartanburg.
Yeah, well.
Tyler from Spartanburg will be hot. Tyler might have ignited the best turnaround in college football.
Tyler might be hot right now.
Because we didn't put 60 on the board. Cyclones second down and 20. Trooper Floyd in the shotgun formation, takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to his running back up the middle. He's got some running room. 45-yard line, 50, 45-40, 35-30. He's going to get tackled at the 20-yard line. That's Hudaifa Taylor. Hudaifa said, well, let's go home. There's not a stinking penalty marker on the field. Come on, officials. Stop calling the dang of penalties. Let it go, man. It's 6:58 to 24.
Oh, that's just poor
Because
officiating.
we were
right
probably going to take a knee right there. That was probably what was going to happen. Well, that's not true.
Well, the umpire has inserted himself in this football game once again. And back to Cyclones up 10 yards.
God.
Hudaifa Taylor can't catch a break. He had a 35-yard run, and now he had a 45-yard, 46-yard run called back because of holdings. I just don't understand it. Like, to me, it's like you got to know
the game's over.
Know the game's over, Jim. Know the time and existence. Let it go.
That's
What's going on here, guys? It's 58-24, and the referees are talking like there's some big decision to make on here. Good grief! Figure it out.
That's poor officiating.
Second down. Clock's running.
If some of our referees, they told us, keep your flag in your pocket.
Well,
Don't you
it's
throw a flag.
34 with 2
That's
minutes
right.
to go in the game. Let it go, man. Come on. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to Hudaifa over the right side. Hudaifa breaks free. Well, almost broke
That was
free.
Pendergrass.
Oh, was that Pendergrass? He almost broke free. He got about 3 yards on the play. Third down and long. Clock runs. 1:06 left in this one. Cyclones are going to be victorious, 58-24. We'll be at D.W. Daniel High School in Central South Carolina. I said it 2 weeks ago. We always play Powdersville, Chapman, Daniel in the playoffs. We got all 3 of them, Gauntless Row. And if we were to pull that one off, we would most likely be at BHP and Honea Path. That's a juggernaut on the upper state.
You got to beat the man. You got to beat the man.
That's right. Woo! Here we go. Trooper Floyd takes a shotgun snap, hands it off to Pendergrass. Pendergrass is going to be tackled in the backfield, and that's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. Brings up 4th down,
And I don't think they're going to have to punt.
and that's going to be the last play of the football game. Cyclones are victorious, 58-24. We'll take a break, and we'll come back. Chester High School moves on to the 3rd round of the state 3A playoffs after a 58-24 victory, and the Cyclones are the last school standing in Chester County. Let's go, Cyclones! We'll take a break, and we'll be back. Chester High School football, WRBK.
Looking to upgrade your future? Discover York Technical College, where education meets opportunity. Get ready for success with York Tech's no-cost tuition program. That's right, tuition is on York Tech. Explore a diverse program, hands-on learning, and supportive community in the Tri-County area. Don't miss out. Visit yorktech.edu to learn more.
Tonight's broadcast made possible by Hillside Restaurant and Bar at 129 Gadsden Street in downtown Chester. Hillside Restaurant and Bar offers specialty coffees and desserts in their cafe, brick oven-baked pizzas, salads, and sandwiches. Their speakeasy-style bar has adult libations. Hillside has an event room for special occasions. The cafe open Thursday through Saturday at 7 a.m. Hillside Restaurant and Bar open from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. Online at hillsideeats.com with a Z and on Facebook and Instagram.
All right, we're back here. Cyclones are victorious, 58-24 over the Panthers of Chapman High School. And we look forward to adding all these stats, but what a football game, Jeff.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, the Cyclones dominated in every aspect. Got a little sloppy there in the fourth quarter with the block punt and, just a little bit of clock management things. I think we could have done a little bit better job of just kind of letting the clock trickle down. But listen, you cannot fault anything else for the Cyclones. They dominated this game. The offensive just all over Chapman. They didn't have an answer for us, couldn't stop us. And listen, great effort. Enjoy this one. The bus ride back home will be really sweet. And then you got to get ready to go up to D.W. Daniel next week and play another really, really good team, guys.
Oh,
yep,
absolutely.
that's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good one.
I think so. I think the Cyclones will be ready to go, and we'll see how it goes. But we'll take another break. We'll come back. I hope to have all these stats ready to give them to you. We'll give you some scores, and we'll wrap it up from here at Chapman High School. Cyclones up 58-24 victory, moving on to the third round of the state championship playoffs.
Tonight's Cyclone football coverage on WRBK made possible in part by Dr. Sam Stone and his staff at Lowry's Family Medicine in Chester. Lowry's Family Medicine provides health care from birth to the golden ages and is located at 517 Doctors Court off of Wilson Street Extension. Dr. Sam Stone and his staff are proud supporters of the Chester Cyclones. Tonight's Cyclone football action made possible in part by True Vista Communications, Chester's provider for high-speed broadband, video, voice, wireless, security, and smart home solutions. They're available online at truevista.net or at a True Vista customer experience store located in Chester, Camden, Great Falls, and Winnsboro. You're listening to Cyclone Football on WRBK Richburg, WMBK Whitmire, WEBK Society Hill, WUBK Inner.
All right, back here at Chapman High School, I got some statistics for us here, guys. Kind of wrap this game up. We've got, first of all, for Chapman High School, the Cyclone defense was dominant. 4 first downs on the night based off my calculations, 20 rushes for 89 yards, 4 penalties for 49 yards, 9 for 20 passing with 1 interception for 102 yards. Total offense I have for Chapman tonight, 40 offensive plays for 191 yards. 3 punts for 33 yards, -2 in the turnover margin. Cyclones on offense tonight, 17 first downs, 17 first downs, 49 rushes for 284 yards, 14 of 17 passing for 149 yards. My count, Cyclones ran 66 offensive plays in a football game and amassed 433 yards and 58 points. Trooper Floyd had 2 punts for an average of 26.5 yards. One of those, and then he had 1 other punt that was blocked. Cyclones were +2 in the turnover margin if you don't count that blocked punt as a turnover. Cyclones did have the only negative, really. Cyclones did have 15 penalties for 110 yards. Many of those came in the fourth quarter as it got a little sloppy. And quite frankly, I think the officials should have let it go. But that's me, and that's the way I often think about officials. So with that said, all-out dominant performance. Cyclones won 58-24. What you got, Jimbo, to wrap it up?
I just think that we should take this momentum and carry it forward next week into Daniel because we're going to need it.
Yeah, we've probably put up close to 1,000 yards in the first 2 playoff games.
Yep.
And this score is going to get a lot of attention around this, around this area. So, we're going to get Daniel's A game. We know that. But, listen, our guys are playing good and playing with a lot of confidence. So, you know what? Enjoy it tonight and get back to work, and let's see what we can do next week in Daniel.
All right, here we go. We'll wrap it up. Till next week at D.W. Daniel High School, this is Clint Davis for Jeff Kerr, and Jim Fuller.
I've been called worse.
That's exactly right. With Cyclones are victorious. We thank our sponsors. Thank you, Bill.
Thank you, Bill.
58-24 victors here in Inman, South Carolina over the Panthers of Chapman High School. This is Clint Davis, Jeff Kerr, Jim Fuller. Until next week, we shall see you on the radio, and God bless you.